Guys, so this is what we're going to do. If you've just joined, right, we are going to do an interview with moi. I don't know who's going to be interviewing moi, but it will be good, guys. So that will probably be this week sometime. I really want to interview someone. I want to interview Corey because I'm going to rip him a new one. Absolutely. Let's see if he accepts. And also we're going to organise a talent show for 2 days only, Saturday and Sunday. And yeah, it'll be brilliant. We're going to get brilliant judges on. We're going to have our honest opinions. Once again, don't get upset if the truth is told to you and you're shit. Out! You know what I mean? Interview, Well, anyway, I really want to interview someone because I think I'll be a brilliant interviewer. Absolutely. I will rip them to shreds. She's getting me. Oh, okay. So anyway, right. So what was I going to say? I forgot. Yeah. So this is what we're going to do for the FYP. We're going to just get straight into the drama. Yes, and then we can play all the nice little clips at the end. Drama first, because that's what everyone is here for the drama. We will be speaking about Sobriety Jack. We'll be speaking about Mad Hatter. And the boxes are open. You can get into the box once I play the video at any point and have your opinion if you want to. So we are going to start with Mad Hatter. Oh, there she is. Hello, Mad Hatter. I don't know if that's her or not. Yes, it is. So we're going to get into the Mad Hatter first. But first of all, I want to talk about Miss Red just really quickly and the things that she's spoken about this morning. First of all, Miss Red, about EQ, what EQ said in the boxes, I'm not going to talk on it, no. And let me tell you why. I will start talking about the people you want me to start talking about, or you want, the rest of us to start talking about when you start talking about the people that, like Corey and Pearl, those kind of people. I also don't think you're in a position to be talking on racism when your friends are convicted racist. Now, we've all said things, don't get me wrong, absolutely. And there's no place for racism on social media. But however, she's a convicted racist, right? She's gone to court for racism, which you are friends with. They all say 13 years ago, I don't care how long ago it was, I do believe once a racist, always a racist, that your Facebook post when you have said multiple times the N-word, and you're extremely racist in those Facebook posts. Yeah, it might have been a long time ago, but you were. So I don't think you're in a position to be racist. Now, I don't agree with what EQ said. I don't agree with what Corey said. But if you're going to call out EQ, because I knew you were going to call EQ out, why didn't you call Corey out when you had a conversation and said the N-word multiple times? You didn't call that out. Don't expect other people to call things out, okay? It's not my job. It's my platform. I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. Simple as. And also, another someone that jumped into your box. And, no, wait a minute. Another thing with Jack, Sobriety Jack. You also said that I should have kicked him out of the box. What, like you do with Corey and AB and the rest of them that like to, dox me or tell people to go and get an ROPE. You're also, once again, not in a position to talk about what other people have said in my boxes. When you sit there and allow people to say, go and get an ROPE, and you're like, oh, don't do that. Oh, Corey. Yes. So you don't kick people out and you don't talk on it. And, I think Corey is begging you to speak on him and say, look, please don't be biased, because at the end of the day, it gives him content. But you're ruining it for him. Yes, and that's why he's falling off, because you are falling off, Corey. Yeah. So yeah, don't tell me what I should do about kicking people out of the boxes when you don't even talk about, your friends have done the worst of the worst. Facts, they have, and you have not called any of them out. I'm not doing it either. Okay. What else? What else was it? Oh yeah, misinformation that was spoke about in your box. A woman came up and said that people shouldn't do SH and all this kind of thing on social media. I agree. But some people that are not in a certain, in that right mindset, they may come on social media. They might want company and people to talk to. It's a cry for help at times. The Inquisitor being one was on social media. So let's not put in misinformation that if you were going to do something like that, you wouldn't be on social media, you wouldn't be clicking play. Wrong. Because people do it on social media. It's very sad. I don't think it should be on here, but Yeah, well, you tell that to the Inquisitor's family, Miss Red. Yeah, but you allowed her to put out misinformation there. What else is there? I'm on a roll. What else did she say? There's something else. The Pearl situation, that's it, yes. I never said to Pearl to go and, I hope you get cancer. I said, let's hope you don't get cancer. Let's not twist my words around now. That's what I said. And I'll say it again, let's hope you don't get cancer, Pearl. Okay, yes. But you said earlier Corey's a judge on your show. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but the thing is, you got to understand, I call out hypocrisy. Do I care? I don't think anyone should be saying that to someone that suffers that could possibly suffer with mental health. No. Have I heard him say it recently? No, I haven't. However, I call it hypocrisy. Do you know what I mean? I'm not sitting here saying I'm an angel. I'm not sitting here saying I don't do some of the things that has been mentioned or said or done. I'm calling out hypocrisy, and that's them. Yeah, they are the worst of the worst. Exactly. But do I care? No, not really. No. Any more questions? No? Can we get on with it then, please? Right. I'm on a roll this morning. Yeah, I think the thing is, right, with the Rat Pack, that's how they call us. Look, there's no Rat Pack, there's no clique, but however, this is what they say. We may say it, they do it. That's the difference. You know, they like to share things among each other. They like to do all that kind of thing, tell people to go and get an ROPE and all that kind of thing, and then sit there talking on what Jack said. Jack was wrong for what he said. Don't get me wrong, he was. But however, how can you call Jack out when your own friend said the same thing? Make that make sense. Here's Mad Hatter. Hello, Mad Hatter. Oh, here she is.
God's sake, Angie, I've got bloody anxiety.
I was on a bit of a rant. I've had a rant all morning.
Oh no, I've got anxiety. It was like that. I didn't like that screenshot of that video. I looked like a bubble.
Sorry, Mad Hatter. Sorry.
It wasn't a good angle, Flange.
Well, yeah. Sorry, I didn't even notice.
I would try to look at you because I fancy you, but then I could see my face.
I see what you mean. I'll play it so then it will it won't show your face.
No, you can play it. It's just we pause for about half an hour, Ange.
I'm sorry.
Oh, play it, yeah. Heavy up. I'm not joking. It was just pause.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, let me play it.
All right.
Okay. All right. See you in a bit then, Mad Hatter.
You can interview me one day if you want, anyway.
Oh, yes, I can interview, because I really want to interview someone.
Yes, you'll be good. I always thought it was Little Piers Morgan.
Oh, yes. Okay, Mad Hatter it is. Yes, we'll arrange it then.
Okay, good.
All right, see you in a bit. Right, let's turn this back on. Let's get straight into the drama, guys. Rant over. Thank God I'm on my backup. Right, it says here, right, let me turn up. Mad Hatter outs court assassin over her tax and bigs up AJ and his missus.
Another segment. She came on here, all these mods were talking about Alex saying, he's disgusting, I don't even see my child, and he's asking for more child maintenance. Can you remember that time on TikTok, that one time in main camp when they said you have to upload your tax? She uploaded it because she got the thing where she wouldn't be able to cash out. So Alex automatically got a fucking message, a notification. Oh, well, this...
Sorry, guys, I did zone out a little bit, one second.
Right, so listen to this, another segment. She came on here, all these mods were talking about Alex saying, he's disgusting, I don't even see my child, and he's asking for more child maintenance. Can you remember that time on TikTok, that one time in main camp when they said you have to upload your tax? She uploaded it because she got the thing where she wouldn't be able to cash out. So Alex automatically got a fucking message, a notification. Oh, well, this person's uploaded and changed her circumstances, and she's put a figure in, so you get £100 a month instead of 30, what was before off your benefits, because she had to pay £100. She was on live show, could the lecture, I'll deal with that before I give you a letter. If that money what you was earning, you'd have been having to pay about 600 quid a week. Oof. But you were telling everybody that you can't see your child and Alex wants more maintenance. Alex kept quiet for so long. He responded and I'm responding. You were absolutely full of shit. You came on and you made a segment. You wanted £1,000 for somebody what was horrible and in the house, what you didn't agree for. That was your reason, wasn't it, darling? Was that not your reason for you to come on the app because you did not agree? Everybody saw me for what I was. I suffer from stress because of you. I don't fucking do what I was doing before. I'm back working, lad. What are you doing? You're back on the dole because there's no segment. Because I wasn't on the app. Hello, empty school. Are you getting it, guys? Are you getting it? Oh, we'd have to come off now because Charlene's not here. Remember, rewind. Oh, go back, I'll give you £1,000. Right? If I'm a bad person, I'm offering somebody £1,000 to go back. Your master slipped. All you've got is Baz and a few mods what'll lick your ass because birds of a feather flock together. You'll never, ever disrespect me and say, well, I don't want to speak to you no more. I made my own mind up. I even tried to help you overnight. Didn't really feel comfortable. Do you know what I mean? I thought, well, God's sake, do you know what I mean? Me and Alex will always remain friends and don't dare talk about his girlfriend Emily and say, oh, she must be weird looking at how...
Can I ask you all guys a question? I love Mad Hatter. I don't know if she's in the comments, but I do love Mad Hatter. Do you think she's kind of, because she was friends with Court Assassin at one point, right? And everyone was saying, why are you friends with Court Assassin? At the fact that this is his ex and, you know, da-da-da. Do you feel that she's saying what she's saying now because she's scared of losing Alex? Or do you think she's genuine in what she's saying here? Do you get what I'm saying? Do you think she's just because she has lost him in that relationship? No, I'm not saying it is. I'm just asking what people may think. You know, you have lost, you know, his... you know, you're not with him anymore and, you know, you're fearful of losing that friendship. So you're kind of now attacking Court Assassin, you know, on behalf of AJ. No? Okay. Just a question. Okay.
Asks about his baby mum. Look what you've done to him. You need psychiatric help. That's what you need. There's nobody what can help.
Another question, Mad Hatter, and this is not me having a go, but it's just, you know, what I'm like, yeah. So, you know, you said there that look what you did to him, right? So if you know what she did to him, why were you friends with him? Why were you associating with her?
Help. You need psychiatric help. That's what you need.
Do you think she's finally seen the light? But it doesn't make sense though. If she's finally seen the light now because she's saying you know look at what you did to him. So you know unless she suddenly believes it now, but she must have known what she was doing to him. Box, let me just play this whole video. It's nearly finished.
Help you. You've already admitted you're not maternal. You've already admitted you have no empathy. There's no tablet. There's no tablet for that. You are you. There's no helping. There's no nothing. You only... Right, so listen.
One sec. Is she in the box? She's gone. Are you in the box, Mad Hatter? It's maybe because she's sober now. Yeah, maybe at the time she, you know, had a bit of drink and she got kind of a little bit caught up in the TikTok drama. Yeah. Hi, Mad Hatter.
Yeah, no, it's very hard for people to understand. Like, I still would have talked to her the other day properly, but she keeps carrying on saying the same stuff. I'm not involved. No, that's why I'm saying it now. I kept a lot of things, and so did Alex. And that time when Alex came on to say his bit, everyone's like, "Oh, he's changed." No, he's kept it in. He was fed up, and don't forget that. It's obviously annoying when I'm like befriending her and staying at her house and stuff like that.
Do you think it's because you had empathy for her? That even though you in some ways deep down knows what she's done, you kind of...
The way I was protecting her, I was sticking up for her on and stuff, and even though, like, I used to go live and then there was loads of people in my room saying, why are you hanging around with her? She's the R-word racist. And then, people try to jump in my box, I was sticking up for her and stuff, do you know what I mean? So, like when I used to go to her house, I used to grab her phone off her and like mute it and stuff. So I was like protecting her because I knew that sometimes she could bear like that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, when I stepped back and I would binge, but I don't even say because like I stopped the drinking because I still have the same heart. Do you know what I mean? I just thought like I can't do it no more and I don't want to. It's making me awkward when I moved. Then I didn't come on and I said to my mod Eileen, I said I want to come on but I don't want to because she's still saying all this stuff about alienation. So I just didn't come back on and then I thought I'll do my own thing anyway. But then when it went on, obviously I did miss her. Come on. I did, and when I look back on videos there's been some funny times as if there wasn't. I know it's a bit of a car crash for everybody else, but when everything were all right, do you know what I mean? But like for a little bit, and then so like I know it's hard for you to understand, so I would like try to protect her, and then after there's nothing else to do because I can't be part of it. And then I did see her for what everybody were trying to warn me. I think I would just like not.
When did you actually start seeing her for what you think she is? Do you know what I mean? When did you start?
Yeah, and then I didn't want to like. Then I felt silly, like everybody what warned me, and then do you know what I mean? And then I still care. Do you know what I mean? I hate it. It's so annoying, Angie.
Can I ask you a question? Do you feel that Court Assassin ruined your relationship with AJ?
No, she put pressure on it because we would have always ended up being friends anyway because we were together a long time. Definitely, there were no honeymoon period. We mean, like when you go out with each other, it was like a honeymoon period. It was like I said, talking to Canadian Angie, it was straight away, like certain things and stuff. So there were no like honeymoon period. So we've always had fun anyway, having giggles. He thinks I'm well funny, but like, no, I don't think. It put stress on us, that's what it did. But I don't think we would have still been together. No, because we'd have always been friends, and I believe that I was in Alex's life for a reason. I was meant to meet Court, and I was meant to that was my path. Do you know what I mean? I've no regrets. Can't help my feelings, my brain. I just can see things differently. I don't do anything to gain either. So I can remember a few times people would say, well, she won't do that for you. I can remember one time I looked at a video and I asked Court Assassin, do you love me? What do you think about me? Because then now we're questioning stuff, but I would have never even thought to question that before. I was just doing me. And then Alex comes downstairs and goes, no, she doesn't love you. It's been a right car crash. But I never did anything to, oh, well, she won't do this for you and whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like for that, I didn't do anything for that. I was just there and I just was like, it's like that energy I wanted to like try and fix what was in front of me.
Yeah.
It's hard for everybody to understand.
You know what? I do have a bit of empathy for Court Assassin. She has lost a child, and she with the court and all this. But then you've got to think, well, it's their own doing, though, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, obviously I do, and I've come across some videos today where I'm still charging my phone with my finger, my back there. I've come across some videos. I thought, yes, Angie's on at 12, and I've come across some little videos on. Even though she's saying I'm not bothered and this and that, obviously I know her in real life. I even know what she's thinking sometimes when we're with her. And she's like, how do you know what? It's just on weird energy, and then I can tell that she is annoyed a little bit. Do you know what I mean? And I'm annoyed, obviously, but I have to tell the truth. I'm not covering up. I'm not like sugarcoating anything no more. I don't want someone to come online, which they have been doing for all that time. I said to her when I came back on, I said, look, you're in your head. You must know. You've got to understand. I don't want you to think that because I can't be part of this no more. I'm not, as if, do you know what I mean? So, if you get upset or whatever, do you know what I mean? Because I just thought.
When did you start to realise, though, that, you can't just associate with her anymore? And
when I'm not with Alex, when we've split up, when I was here, because I thought I can't do this no more. I just saw things differently. Like she offered me £1,000 to go back. I'm like, what the hell?
Why do you think she offered you £1,000 to go back?
This is why I said you were making segments. I was a what's it called?
Grooming.
Scapegoat, is it?
Oh, it's quite. I don't know.
I saw a video.
Is the right word? I'm not too sure.
Scapegoat. Is it a scapegoat?
A scapegoat.
Yeah, something where people can blame and highlight things.
Oh, gaslighting.
Or gaslighting, yeah, or something like that. So you've got to think about it. So I didn't ask any pennies or anything like that. Obviously, do my little box battles with her. I had to go and view a property. Superfan had poorly, tonsillitis, so I get poorly. I've got that inner ear thing, what you've got done, all that vertigo. So because I've had labyrinthitis before, so if I ever get a cold, it'll make me go dizzy. And I didn't have a doctor's. I couldn't even get my propanol. Alex had to come over and give me some little tablets, what was spare. I thought, so then I thought I've got to, I don't want to catch a cold. When I first went to Superfans, I already caught a cold. So after all that, when I went there, pushing cars and getting to Superfan's house, we weren't live for about 5 days because we both had a flu. So I thought, I can't have this cold. So I went to a hotel, and then Angie, I've just totally forgotten what I'm on about. I hate ADHD. Why was
I forgot the question.
Oh, for hell's sake, guys, what was I going on about that for?
What was my question? I totally forgot. Wait, I think it was about £1,000. Why does she give you £1,000?
Oh, yeah. So I was in the box.
Yeah, you're a bit like me. I get this brain fog as well due to my vertigo. So I forget what I talk about sometimes.
Oh my God. So then what happened was she kept asking me, which a lot of people asked me, it was a general question, but you've got to question this. So she's like, oh, how much do you need now? I went, well, I need, Corey said you probably need 3 months rent up front and a bond. So I think I had 2 months rent up front and like a bond. So then she was like, oh, how much? I went, probably about £500 now. So there were no offer of any help or anything, which I don't want and I didn't expect. But then when she knew the next stepping stone was me, I was at Superfan, she thought, oh, you'll probably go back once Alex has calmed down. But then the next stepping stone was, right, I'm not at Superfan's house now. I mean, because Superfan was doing her own little lives and she's like, where's Charlene, my daughter? And she's like, oh, she's in a hotel. She's just going to go view an house. So then Court Assassin thought, oh, so this is the next step. Then she's going to go and view a house. So she went, please, I miss my son. Can you go back? I'll give you £1,000. But you've got to remember, when I said she's made money on me, I don't mean it. I'm not the hell jealous. I have a jealous part in my bloody body. Don't forget, I was doing all my little innocent things like going live just to socialise. Never capitalise on no. So I said, you've made that money on segments. So if you think about it, why is she offering me £1,000 to go back when she said the only reason why I came on app because I didn't like you drinking? All right, well, I've just left because I was trying to order Uber Eats and pissing Alex off, but you want to pay me £1,000 to go back, but you didn't offer me no money to get a bond. Come on, Angie. So she's sneaky, innit?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, thanks, Mad Heifer. Let me continue the FYP because I've got her some videos of Court Assassin as well. Yeah. Thank you. Right. So, okay, let's go on to the next video, guys. We will be talking about Sobriety Jack as well, what Miss Red was talking a little bit later, guys.
From Sobriety Jack.
Sorry, one sec. So, Court Assassin. So, part 2, was that part 2? One sec, where's part 1? I don't think I even have part 1. I don't know where part 1 is. So part 2, of course, speaking on Mad Hatter and AJ, and she shows a video of Mad Hatter speaking on a live about her.
Don't care what you think. Can't wait for my son to grow up, right? And when he comes out of this shell that it's junior school keeping him, when he goes to high school, you listen, you know there's that saying, you can run but you can't hide. Complete and utter setup, and I have everything. I've got all the videos of you and the dad talking about me today, laughing at me, and it's all over TikTok. Nah, you're not doing that to me. No. Where's the video?
Sorry,
now?
guys, I don't know where part 1 is.
Did it get sent to me? Hold on. No, she doesn't. It's got nothing to do with it. This is the way this woman speaks about me. This bitch is absolutely fucking truth, right? So what's it called? Chances. She was on child protection for 3 years. Wow. Yeah. Okay, what's it got to do with you that I was on child protection? What has it got to do with you, Charlene, that I needed support? Why are you coming on this app talking about my kids being on child protection? Who do you think you are, you evil, evil woman? You evil, nasty woman. Listen, if you get arrested, but she's told us from her own mouth for child neglect, then you fucked really, aren't you? Do you know what? I got arrested. I'll tell you what, I got arrested when her and AJ came to my house. They were drinking with me, and they called the police on me to say I was pissed in front of my child. So they set me up. It was a setup. I've never been racist to a copper. No, I haven't. No, I didn't say that. Got the date there. She said she's a liar. I'm trying to help somebody, but you can't put him on God left out, unfortunately. God left out. Listen, you absolute sad woman. I've been out living my life for the past 2 days. How dare you? How dare you? You're the one who's got a screw loose. Honestly, I've moved on with my life, Charlie. I've moved on from all of this. Please, I'm telling you now, I ain't even going to respond, when you're on live. I'm not even going to entertain you, you absolute loser. Imagine talking about someone having a kid like that. That's sickening. Why the fuck do I want a friend like you?
Why do I want a friend like you? What sort of friend are you? Do you think I want someone like you around me? No, thank you. It's a shit life. Being on TikTok is, and anyone that makes their whole life about TikTok is weird. I did it for 6 months. I did it for 6 freaking months and I won't do it again. And that's all I've got to say to that individual is I want no to do with you. Go away. Yeah, I'm going to deal with the police, I'm going to deal with what's going on, I've got all the evidence from today, and I'm going to get justice. And apart from that, you can be friends with who you want, but don't fucking make your friendship about me getting on the phone, going in there, what have my kids got, like, seriously, what have my kids got to do with you and the other person that you were in the box then? Actually, Charlie, what's my kids got to do with you?
Let me just play this video, Court.
The person's life that you in, and the person that came into your box. No, have there? Why are you making my business your business? I can't wait for you to come back on this app so people can actually see how much of a shitty person you actually are. And do you know what they're going to do? You're going to re-jog everybody's memories and you're going to show them what sort of person you are. Because they all saw it. I think they've all just forgotten. But you know what to do, Charlie? Make sure you get back on this app because everyone's going to start realising again. Right, everyone send a heartbeats in, please, or I'm going to start blocking everyone because I'm off skis. I'm relaxing for the rest of the day. Ian, listen, you'll see it for yourselves. You'll see how these people move. You'll see that they'll go into people's boxes and talk about how shit of a parent I am and how abusive I am and how they just put you down. They just abuse you. They're just abusers, a lot of them. A lot of them are you doing this to abuse me together. Because it's, like I said, birds of a feather flock together. Birds of a feather flock together, and all those people have abused me on this app, and it's all there to see. I'm not fucking done with you, mate. I'm done with even my family. Why'd you waste your breath? Why do you waste your breath on an individual like that? And I don't, you know what? Fucking hell, I'm glad you came on and showed me what you really like. Because you know what? I actually thought, what's that way you get nostalgia? Or you think of the past and you think about the past fondly, but when you're thinking about the past fondly, it's not real, is it? Childish bullies, they've all shown it. 5,000 people were in that live and seen it, what you actually did, you sickos. It's all there on Angie's live. You're all sat there calling an innocent man a pedo and a pred when he's not. You sat there talking about my children and my traumas when you've got no right to, and you're all actually sat there and you laughed at me and you mocked me together. Anyone with a brain cell, do you know there's that saying in there, guys, you can fool some, but you can't fool everyone. Yeah, you can fool some, Charlene, but you can't fool everybody, and everyone is going to see you for what you are. I'm telling you something now, guys, I've always said this, I've had difficulties. I have had big difficulties. I turned to alcohol. Yeah, I lost my way. That happened. It doesn't just happen to me. Does it? I'm not the only one. If you go to these rehab centres and CGL and these alcohol clinics, they're full of parents who have become addicts because they can't cope with life. Do you think people sit there and go, you're a shit parent? Majority of their children live with them. They don't just go social, don't go around swooping and taking every kid from a parent that's got addiction problems. But it's all right for me to get mocked. It's all right for my traumas to get mocked. It's all right for my addiction to get mocked. Don't think it's all right for my mental health to get mocked. You know why? Because it's court assassin. Apparently, because it's court assassin, everyone can just abuse court assassin. Well, guess what? I'm not putting up with it no more. And everyone's going to see it because you know what? I'm coming off. I'm staying off. I can't be arsed. I can't be bothered. I don't even, if you know, I don't come on anymore. No one's, Charlene, me and you are done. I hate, you know what? I can't stand you. I hate you. And that's me being honest with you. I don't want you part of my life. I don't want you part of my family. And I don't want you part of my kids. And I've got every single right to say that. So stay in your own lane with your own son in your own house and stay away from my family. And the fucking proof is in the pudding about what you've done to me today. And I tell you something now, and this is a fact, guys, everything on the FYP that I've been through, from AJ, from Charlene, from that woman, especially all of them together, will be getting played to my son one day. He has a right to know what these people did to me. They said to me, you know what, they pointed the fingers at me, and you know what they said to me? You're not good enough, and you'll never be good enough. That's what they say to me, constantly. You're not good, they're abusers. They're abusers. But I'm good enough for one child though, aren't I? When the man actually actively sits there and lies about me and goes, you haven't done this, you haven't done that, you haven't done this, you haven't done that. You've never said. I can see him. You actually, all you've done to professional is say, I don't want her to see him. You're a liar, you're a compulsive freaking liar. You have made my life so difficult. You have destroyed my relationship with my child. And do you know what? Karma is coming for you one day, pal. Let me tell you. waiting for him to come back. We're all waiting and we can't wait to tell him. Video, look at this woman.
I'm going to put it on sec courses. Hello.
Hi, Ange.
Hiya, you alright?
Yeah, so basically that was just me trying to say that I genuinely don't want anything to do with Mad Hatter anymore. I'm not coming into your box to slate her. I'm not coming in to score points because she came on live yesterday. I'm genuinely want to just walk away from her now. Like, I don't have any feelings for her as a friend. I don't have any feelings for her, period. There's a lot of things that have happened. So one of the things that's made me feel this way, and I can't turn back, is the fact that she's now modded Laura. She's now friends with Laura, and Laura has obviously been arrested for abusing me, harassing me, stalking me, malicious communications. There's a lot of stuff that this person has done that we can't. I'm not going to come on and bring the receipts and put all the receipts on the table because the police have the receipts. But the fact is, I just want to step away from Mad Hatter now. I don't want her speaking about me. I don't want anything to do with her. I just want to move on with my life. I want this police situation to get dealt with. I don't want a back and forth with her. I don't want to. I've got no feelings, so I don't want to kind of carry a problem on when I'm kind of just wanting to walk away from it. And do you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, she can be friends with who she wants. She can mod who she wants, but I'm just choosing not to have this person in my life anymore. And I've got every right to do that. And I don't see why people are hating on me for that. Do you know what I mean, Angie?
Yeah, but you haven't stopped talking on. And what I mean is, you've got this video here, just assumed last night, talking on Mad Hatter. You mean from now on you're going to stop talking on?
Yeah. So basically, I did that. Yeah, I did that video yesterday because obviously I'd seen that she had befriended that other person.
Yeah.
That other person's befriended her or whatever. Like, that's none of my business. But I actually just don't want her in my life. I don't want anyone that is associated.
No, 1 minute, I've not looked at WhatsApp for 5 months.
Yeah, okay, that's fine then.
So I'm not trying to pester you.
Yeah, that's fine. Like, obviously, I've tried to reach out to you multiple times over the month.
But I didn't want to talk to you.
But you don't want to. That's fine then. That's fine then, Charlie. That's fine. Like, you don't want to talk to me. I don't want to talk to you. So we don't need to carry on from today, do we?
You don't have to do massive announcements. Listen, right? You're going on like, oh well, I don't like her now because she's befriended Laura and this and that, and she shat on me. You're bloody friends with Baz. What was Baz saying yesterday? I'm on you.
But do you know what? The thing is, Mad Hatter. The thing is, Mad Hatter. No, see, we're carrying it on. So you're going to be friends with who you're going to be friends with. I'm going to be friends with who I'm going to be friends with. I don't need to explain that to you. You don't need to explain it to me, but I am. I don't want anything to do with
you. Just come in box and mention Laura again.
Yeah, because Angie's playing an FYP video that's of me. So I've come on into Angie's box to explain to Angie the reasons why I did that video. That live. So you didn't have to come into the box. I've only come into Angie to explain to her.
I can come into the box because you're like, I don't want nothing to do with her. Like, I'm pestering you. I've not looked at my phone for 5 months. Not messaged you.
Okay, good. I'm glad. I'm honestly so happy. Like, just leave me alone.
Why are you making a big departure yesterday? All that live, I came.
I don't like because I wanted to. Just like you wanted to come on your live, say all sorts of stuff about me. Do you know what it is, Angie? I'm gonna drop. If this person continues, I want to go a police case against her. I want her. I don't want anything to do with her.
Yeah. If you just stop talking on each other and then
there's police are involved, Angie. It's serious. I'm not letting this go. I'm not letting this go with this person that's on bail for abusing me and my kids. I don't want anything to do with Charlene, and I don't want her to come. What she did on her live yesterday was nothing but bullying. There was mob mentality in her life. 2.7k people abusing.
Mentally torture your own family and you don't know, and everyone
all right, sorry, let me just screen record this. I beg your pardon.
Screen record it. What time is it? What time and what date it is?
Yeah, what you saying? What about my family?
Oh my God, I said you torture all your family. Screen record everything. You need to
I will. Can you stop talking about my family? Can you stop talking about my family? You're disgusting.
I don't want to talk about you ever again.
Good, thank you.
5
Good.
months, look at WhatsApp. Don't offer me £1,000 to go back. Why
That
don't you
good.
ask that?
Can you
Why don't
stop?
you
Right,
find
listen,
£1,000
I'll
that
get,
offers
listen,
me
can you stop? I do not give you
Look, why are you not answering
permission.
the question?
I don't want to
Don't wanna
talk to
try,
you.
guys.
You're abusing me.
Politician. Do you know half of politicians are psychos and narcissists? Look, she runs when it's truth, and that's what she got annoyed about yesterday, because I'm telling the truth. Why are you running away? Normally like your views, don't you? Going on like a fucking pesterer. 5 months I've not messaged you for, you absolute psychopath, la bubble doll. 5 bloody months. So don't be going on like I'm pestering you. I came on because I miss people, and I came on, and then you said something, and then I said something. I said, look, I'm not part of this no more. Please sort your head out. Seek help, right, for your bad thoughts, where it's paranoia or whatever it is. And she's coming on here, the police, this is all her life is going to evolve around, is police and reporting people. You're crazy. You really think the police come like, oh, on TikTok, my tata said, what did you say about my family? You absolute weirdo. You tortured Alex for years. He had a non-mol, and he still could get you into trouble. Not to get you into trouble, just to make you shut up. Do you think police are going to tell me to please stop talking about you and your family? What? You need to seek help.
I think Corsasa needs to stop talking about AJ, yourself, everything, for other people to stop. Do you know what I mean? I think she needs to stop, and then everyone else will follow, won't they? Because then there'll be no content, there'll be no back and forth,
Yeah, and she keeps going on about, Laura's there now, but like she's going on about, she's friends with this person, and it was all a set up, a plan. I only spoke to Laura the bloody other day. Do you know what I mean? And even when I was at some fan's house, when we were all, Laura would come to it, I never slagged Laura off. I went, oh God, if she's bloody come to you, just bloody ignore it. Do you know what I mean? But that's why can't I talk to Laura? She's Alex's best friend. You're best friends with Alex's abuser. Well, you keep saying she's your one. It's all weird. When the real abuser, if you really think about it, was you. We were like protecting, and little bits come out even there. Do you know what I mean? So go away. Speak to her bloody want to speak to her. Do you know what I mean? Spoke to you when I should have done. No one agreed with that, but now I'm not speaking to you really, and I don't want to be I'm not part of it. Now it's like telling me, look who you're live with. Oh, look at her mod. Charlene's off her head, Charlene's this and that. All right, then you talk about, like, what you on about? Still trying to gaslight me when I'm not, and I'm living on my own again. Do you know what I mean? Like, what did it mean if I did have a drink the other day, which I did? You're fucking pathetic. Oh, Angie, it's a fucking nightmare.
Exactly, or she's back in the box.
Right, Charlene, can you just drop it? I just want to, you walk away from me and I'll walk away from you. I really don't want to carry this on with you.
But why is his responses so caught? And when
Right, well, I did that response yesterday, and I'm leaving it as that, and I'm being polite to you. Just don't leave me alone, and please leave me alone.
I've not pestered you though, so.
Right, can you stop talking about me in Angie's box then? Can you stop talking about my kids? Can you stop talking about AJ's situation? Can you just stop it?
Andrew's doing the FYP. You can have no control.
Yeah, but now you're carrying it on where you're still talking about stuff that is not even relevant to you.
I can talk about what I want to talk about, can I not?
No, you can't, because it's harassment. You're actually harassing me. You're harassing me with someone who's on police bail.
The police would tell you.
I know what I've dealt with the police for 7 months. I think I very well know how the police are going to deal with this.
I just think you both need to stop talking on each other, and
Sorry, it's a head case, sorry. Right, so she's got, oh, for God's sake, Angie, I swear to God, this is proper annoying. She is an
I know what you mean, because you feel like she's making out you a stalker, right?
I've talked to her for 5 months. I've got the screenshots on WhatsApp. I've ignored her. Ignored every message. I'm watching it background as well. So I've come on live. I've come on here, and then she's started talking about me, and then she's like making up things
she
like.
She did request you, didn't she, on the bell?
Abuse.
Yeah.
Abuse. So much abuse. All the abuse on the app. All the abuse.
I've cut her supply off now because it's narcissism. I don't care what anybody says it is, because anyway, yeah, with the manipulation and all this, and now she's planned thing. Go back, I'll give you $1,000. But I was the person to get out of the house. That's why she was the reason she came on the app. Now there's no supply. 5 months later, no supply. Please don't talk. I don't want to be friend. I was not your friend anyway. I just didn't say anything to anybody. Didn't speak to nobody. I come on the app, minding my own business, yeah, and then you're on there making up things. Oh, well, you're speaking to this and that. What about all your mods? Well, that's not to do with me. It's nothing to do with you if I speak to Alex's mod, which is my mod now.
And I literally just came up just to scream abuse because I just thought it was appropriate. Abuse.
So, I mean, where do you go from here? You're just gonna stop talking on each other now and do your own thing, or do you think it will just continue?
No, it won't continue. I think what it'll do, because I understand the way she is. So basically, I'm not mean this in a horrible way. I've always told her this, and she knows I do. She like sometimes obsesses with stuff. So she might obsess with a topic or like something she's interested in, or a person or something what's like in front of her. Do you know what I mean? So she'll like obsess. So even though like I'm just doing my own little thing or whatever, she'll still obsess. And then after a little bit, she might say something, or if she has a drink, she'll bring it back up. She can't let things go. So she will obviously say stuff in the background, but yeah, there's no friendship there no more. I wish her the best, as if I don't have feelings. I do care, of course I do. Do you know what I mean? I just can't. I'm not involved in that no more. I just want to like clarify that. Clear up basically like little things what were going on when I wasn't on there for 5 months.
Right. Sorry, can I just say something? Sorry, there's someone in this chat called Lulu, and they're like, the fact that AJ is laughing is joke. It's not normal, right?
That was her that had a lot to say.
Right. Okay. So let's just clear this up for everyone else, right? You guys have seen how much shit I've had to deal with over the last 2 years. Mad Hatter's only talking about what she's talking about now. She's not talking about my situation. You've got to remember, she was in the situation with me. So now that she's actually here back again, Compass Mentis, having a conversation, she's got a lot to say. So it's not a fact that she's talking on me. It's a situation that she's been part of for fucking 7 years. And it's the fact that I'm laughing about this now is because it's a house of cards that's actually tumbling. Because all these people that said all this shit about me and had so much crap to say about me and throw so much shit at me are now looking like they've got egg on the face. And that's why it's fucking hilarious. Because as soon as a certain person gets collared for her own wrongdoings, have you guys not noticed that she either goes silent or she shouts that you're abusing her? She never admits her own faults. Whereas I've said some horrible things to some people on here, but I've admitted it and I've said sorry and we move on. Some people don't have accountability for their own actions. So it's quite hilarious to me, to be fair. That's why I find it funny. And if anyone finds that weird, well, then I don't really give a damn what you think. I think it's fucking hilarious to me at the moment.
I think what some people try to get off that is like, why are you laughing at the baby mum? End of the day, you're laughing at the because it's so ridiculous. You weren't laughing when I was at Court Assassins. You were upset and crying behind the scenes. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? And then I was going live because that's all I was doing, wasn't it? And then talking to her and saying I won't talk to her again. I promise I won't. Cinders came over, helped me, super fan and picking me up and. Do you know what I mean? And then I promise I won't do it no more, and then I was doing it again. So why can't Alex bloody laugh and think this is ridiculous? It's finished, it's over.
Yeah.
People are saying I'm allowing people to abuse her. Look, I am not anyone's fucking keeper. And no one's abusing her. No one's abusing her. If anything, have you guys watched, I can't remember, I think the page is called Knox or something. There's a post that they put up today, right? And it's about her talking about how everyone's been horrible to her and this and that. But then what they've done is they've pulled up everything that she said to everyone about how she's talked about people's grandkids, about how she spoke about people's kids, how she spoke about me, how she's done about this, how she's done. And then she switches back to how she was moaning yesterday. So all you lot that think that I'm enabling abusers, I'm definitely not. I just think it's just karma coming back around. And it's quite hilarious to me because I had to deal with a lot of shit. I came off this app for quite a long time because of all the shit that I was going through. And now that certain person's getting it back, yeah, I think it's fucking hilarious because it's your chickens have come back to roost. Simple as.
Yeah. And you've a right to feel that way, innit? After, everything that you've gone through and shit, you know what I mean?
And you've got to understand as well, as a dad, like, I'm not being like, what's it called? Like, then strong women, what's it called? That thing. Like you've got to understand, like, I'm not being this horrible. Like, a lot of men sometimes aren't bothered, are they? So, like, Alex has took on a situation where it was like a big shock. It like I said, like in the beginning, he was allowed to see his son, and then she was blocking him, and he didn't, and it were what we're doing the alienation. So then it come a shock, like, do you know what I mean? So he's had to deal with everything all at once. Do you know what I mean? Everything. There's been a lot, Angie, there's been a lot, do you know what I mean? So for him to just have a giggle and go, because he knows it's ridiculous. Can you imagine how he actually felt? And I've apologised to Alex. And like you said earlier on, do you think I'm just saying this now because, like, people have been weird and saying, do I want... No, fucking he's my best mate, man. I'm best mates with his girlfriend, his partner as well, Emily. But it's because I like deal with things in front of me, so I was trying to fix and trying to help, but I was annoying everybody else. So Alex can, when people say, oh, he's laughing, he's loving, no, he wasn't. Was he laughing when he were crying behind closed doors and crying and getting upset and speaking loud and going, Charlene, I don't want you to talk to her no more. She was his abuser. There's loads of stuff on there. Do you know what I mean? What I just talked about before. So, like, why can anybody even say, oh, you think this is funny? Do you not think if anybody thought anything were funny, it were her, the fucking puppet master.
Can I ask you a question, AJ? Do you think that the only person suffering is your child? I mean, I don't know whether he wants to see, his mum or anything, but, at the end of the day, it's still, your...
Like, this is it, right, so I keep on repeating the same thing, and I'll say it to you now, Angie, again. I've never once stopped her from seeing him. I've never done any of that. It's been her not deciding to do certain courses that she's been asked to do. She's not been asked to do certain things. And then when Charlene convinced me to bring him up there, I actually got in trouble for that. So then she even mentioned that in certain proceedings as well, to try and get me in trouble, even though we went out of our way and against it. So when people saying that I'm going against stuff, it's a joke to me, because I haven't. It's you get put something in front of you to do, and if you choose to do that, the doors are open. But when you choose not to do something, the doors will always stay closed. That's not on me. That's on something that's been set by a judge and by other authorities. So when people are trying to put that on me, it's a fucking joke, to be fair, because I'm not bigger than the law.
Yeah,
I'm not above the law. Does anyone in here above the law? Because I'm not. Do you know what I mean? So why put all this falsity on me when it's not even my fault? But yes, I'm the bad guy and I'm the demon.
Yeah, so basically what it is, right, I can see a few comments, but it's just weird, and this is why Alex responded in the first time. Right, look, guys, like, basically... you're all saying sometimes people say contact centres, whatever they're called, and all this and all that. That's not allowed. In the beginning, before anything, before like whatever. So I brought her son up to see her on Eid when it first happened, and social worker said, "Why did you do that? You should have asked us." I went, "Why should I ask you what to do?" I said, "You're here to advise. Maybe the mother can sort things out." You'd be saying, "Oh, go then." I says, "No." I said, "I'll do what I want." So I did it then, didn't I, Alex?
Yeah.
Got a little slap on the wrist. And then that time, because obviously she came online and she was like lying, saying alienation. Right, so when I used to come online, I used to have a few drinks, right? But then when I wasn't online, what were I doing, Alex? In kitchen, cooking with him, chopping up onions, having a laugh, messing around. He used to cook, and I used to say, didn't I, Alex? He used to go, didn't I used to encourage it, right? So I used to go, I went, how do you think your mum's a good cook? Remember, Alex?
Yeah.
And then he shut down and went, okay. I went, I think I'm better cook than her. I went, I think she might make cuts. So I always like dropped little things in there. Do you know what I mean? To like open. And then went, do you know what, mate? I went, if you ever want to speak to your mum, we can go meet him in a park. He went, okay. I went, all right then. All right, go on then. Chop this onion up, put some spice in. I always did this, Angie. I always did this, didn't I, Alex? And then she came on and says, like, Alex were alienating, right, and stuff like that. So it broke my heart. I just wanted to fix it. I said to her when I came on, I went, I don't want you to think bad things in your head, because it was never that. That time when I recorded the social thing, because I know what her pattern of behaviour, she's going to lie and blame everybody. They told us no. And then after her even seeing her son, she tried to get Alex done for breaking a court order. You should have been grateful that even happened. It was not. We didn't stop it. The Finn stopped it, and then now you're banned again for 3 years. It was
Lulu, right? Sorry, Charlene. There's like quite a few people in here that keep on saying, "Well, why are you keeping going on about it? Well, it's boring. This and that." But hold on a second. But it's you guys that keep this shit going on. It's you lot that talk about it. It's you lot that repost it. It's you lot that keep it going on, resharing it, talking about it. Then she talks about it. Then when we respond about it, we're the bad people. Make it make sense. I've tried to shut this down so many fucking times, and you lot screen share, record, da-da-da-da. It's never going to stop. So when we have to then come on here and respond about it, we're the boring ones and we're the ones that are carrying it on, or we're obsessed. No, we're responding to bullshit that you lot keep on reposting, keep on talking about. If it's keeping on being relevant on here, we're going to have to keep on talking about it. Are you lot that fucking thick-headed that you don't understand that? If someone keeps on talking about something, it's always going to stay relevant, and we have to keep on always defending ourselves. It is boring as fuck.
And then obviously what happened is I came on live and I said, look, I can't help you. Like what I was just talking about then. I hate that word, alienating, whatever it's called, yeah. nation. And then I said, look how it caught. I said, I just don't want you to think that bad things in your head and everybody's against you. You need to sort that out. Do you know what I mean? So when I say you need psychiatric help, because you keep bloody saying it and lying and compulsive lying, whatever it's called, fucking liar. So like I'm just saying, so why can we not respond? That was me when I came on, and then she obviously did a massive live about me. So I've not done nothing wrong. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I just think also, you know what you're saying, AJ, that people are talking about it. I think the people are talking about it because it's being brought to the app. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I completely understand that, right? But like, people blame me for that, and that's not me.
Yeah.
When I did that live for 20 minutes, I stopped talking about everything after that whatsoever. This got brought up now because obviously Charlene's not been on here for so long, and she's been watching in the background and watching what everyone's been saying. So it's now her time to respond to everyone. It's got nothing to do with me, but then I've got brought into it as well. So then I've had to respond.
I think Core Assassin should, if she goes live, to stop talking about it. But then there's that time when she maybe get drunk. She's gonna talk on it. Yeah.
There you go. And as you guys said, everyone's allowed to talk about everyone. So what? When does it ever end? It doesn't end. Simple fact. It's never going to end. It's always going to be here. Get used to it. Shake hands with it. I'm used to it. You lot might as well get used to it as well. I've tried to shut it down about several times, and it doesn't get shut down. So at this point, I can't be asked. Fuck it.
I think Caught Assassin knows as well that I'm not gonna like speak to her because you got to understand, like, if I'm not answering the phone, I didn't block her because I always feel like it should be like a contact still there for like emergencies or something. Do you know what I mean? So I didn't block her. So like 5 months or something, or how many months it was. So I didn't. So when she's coming on, don't speak to me, and don't. So it's like she thinks I've come on to reach out to her. I haven't. I went on live because people said come back on, and you missed. And I saw comments in videos, so I did, and then. You're making up lies saying I'm drunk and this. It's just all this gaslighting crap. No, well, you can say what you want. I'm not bothered. I'm in my own house with my own son, and I'm doing my own thing. So like that was then she wanted a big announcement. And I thought, you know what? I'm telling the truth. Go away. You're a liar. And I just did say to you, stop thinking bad things in your head. The only way you can solve that is going and getting psychiatric help. I'm sorry. If I'm a bad person, fucking hell. Do you know what I mean? It's not it's mad. So that's that.
This goddess, you're absolutely foolish. Like this is a prime example of you guys blaming me for other people's actions and me coming up in here and actually explaining things. You're a stupid woman, unfortunately, and I feel sorry for you. It's got nothing to do with me. I've come up here to justify what has actually been happening. And when everyone's been throwing all this shit at me, I'm allowing Charlene to say what she wants because I have no rights over Charlene. I'm not her keeper. I'm not a control freak like everyone says I am. It's up to her to say what she wants to say for her truth. And once she's got it off her chest, I guarantee you she won't fucking talk about it again. And it's done. But there's been a lot of time that she needs to say everything. So let her. Anyway, I'm going to drop down.
Yeah. All right, thanks, AJ.
Sick of getting called a clout chaser and let you enjoy your FYP.
No, don't be listen to the comments.
See you later.
Yeah,
See you later,
thank you. See you later, AJ. Right. Is there anything else you want to add, Mad Hatter? Oh, I don't know if you will.
I don't know. I just think like it's crazy, isn't it? Right. So like I just think, Caught Assassin, if you listen, you probably are recording me, little bubble doll. So I just think that like I didn't come on to do that. I responded to you because you did a big announcement, and it's over now. It's over. I don't message you. I haven't done. I came on when I did come on. I come off for 5 months or whatever because the same conversations were going on. I mean, every right to respond. Don't have to keep responding. Don't use TikTok like that where people go on about stuff and then whatever. So like I'd just come on and then I was trying to give you a bit of advice by saying, please, I'm not part of nothing no more, but please try and stop thinking that people are against you and this and that. And then not just that, you're thinking, but then you're making like people were believing certain things, do you know what I mean? And then you were doing battles, and that's what I'm on about, where I just think it's just messed up. So I said that, yeah, and it's over. Wish you the best.
Yeah, just move on and both of you. Yeah.
As if I've obviously got feelings. You were part of my life. You'll always be my little thorn in my hip or whatever it's called, my little niggle. But I'm not part of none of these conversations no more. Where because I know the truth. That's all. And I don't. You just please, just like one day, hopefully you'll think, oh, well, yeah, she was right. I wasn't thinking correctly or something.
Yeah.
She's the best, all right.
Yeah. Well said, anyway. Well, I'm going to continue with the FYP then. Thank you, Mad Hatter, for joining the box. I appreciate that. I won't play the rest of these videos here then, guys, because they're going to put it to bed. So good.
No, you can play them, not bothered, and then it's end of an era, innit?
Yeah.
End of an era. Yeah, but that's it. Go on, play it. I'm not bothered. We don't just be cleaning the boxes and responding to parts of the videos. Like, she said her bit, I've said my bit. It's totally done with now, innit? So, like, just play your videos in it, and then that's it.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Mad Hatter.
Thank you.
Thank you. Where are we? Yes. Not AJ. I was going to call you AJ. What's this about? Oh. Wait a minute. Final part of court assassin. Where did that one come from?
All your little benefits that you get, right? Because they don't last forever.
So this is just the last final part.
I don't get benefits. I don't get any benefits for children. So do you know what? I'm sure I'll just be fine. No one's taking anything off me. Yeah.
Oh.
Sick. Everyone can see you for what you are. And I tell you something now, yeah, AJ. Yeah. Today, what you've done to me, yeah. I've got that in solid proof, and I'll be sending it to everyone to keep in files in case I ever lose my phone. But you know what? I'll make sure I store it properly. You're a sicko. I don't want you. I don't know if your girlfriend did.
Do you want me to play this video, guys? Because I know they've moved on. They've decided not to speak on each other. So happy face, yes. Sad face, no. Yes, play it. Sad face, no. 1 sec. Where's the poll gone? Poll's gone missing. Yeah. Happy face, play it. Sad face, don't.
Whatever you call in the head thinks I want you. I don't want you.
Okay.
I freaking.
So, okay, no. So, let's play this one then, Mad Hatter. Mad Hatter responds to Jim Zeno.
Another little one for you. I don't like this person getting caught. This other person always does this. Gem Zeno, the pepperani. Right, so basically, I went into Canadian Angie. She's my friend off the app when I was like homeless. She helped me a lot. So, like, I came off the app, didn't I? And so, like, I went into a. Like, I was listening anyway on my burner, so like I didn't want to go on my account because I wasn't on live and people. So I just always listen to her. So I went in there last night, came off my live and went in there and I said, "Oh, just said I thank you, I appreciate everything, don't I?" So like, and then Jim Zeno jumped in. Who's this matter? Yeah, well, no one misses. It's not about you, Jim Zeno. You're old TikTok. I'm not even TikTok. I don't use it like that. But yeah, get jealous and so wait till I get older. Are you mad? I've seen your gym videos. I'm a trained fighter, you absolute pleb. I've been in so many situations where I'm quiet. Don't think I'm soft because I'm scared for your own safety. So definitely get back to the gym, love, and don't be calling me out. So you're blocked again. Don't even try and mention my name and get jealous. There's too many little psycho little bubble dogs.
Yeah. What if you play what EQ said? No. There's your answer. No. Right, so we're going to get on to the next bit of drama, guys. Canadian Angie shares her thoughts on Angie letting Luke in the live and shares her thoughts on Luke.
In front of sobriety, Jack.
Who do you think you are? I'll slap you like friend, you big ugly. I'll slap you like friend. You've got one eye looking there and one eye looking there. Who do you think you are talking to me
Trigger
like
warning. Okay. Jimmy on
Jack
my
and Levi? Is that Levi?
shit. Where's it gone?
Why the fuck is Luke in there? So you got Corey and
Do you mean on my? Oh, God. Do you mean on my FYP delusive FYP tag? FYP account. Okay, 1 sec, guys. There's something going on. 1 sec. I've got it.
Let's talk about a concerning trend.
Oh, this is me. Should I be playing this Levi on here or not? But it's not that bad, but funny.
I've noticed online. There's been a lot of chatter about Angie and Levi's relationship. And honestly, it raises honestly, it raises some serious red flags. When we see a grown woman consistently spending time with someone half her age, we need to examine this with the same scrutiny we'd apply if the genders were reversed. Think about it. If this was an older male creator always having a young girl in their content, social media would be an absolute uproar. It's a double standard that we need to address.
For God's
Age
sake,
gaps
make
in
it bigger,
friendships can
sorry.
be normal, but when there's a power dynamic involved, we need to be more vigilant about protecting young people, regardless of their gender. Let's talk about a
Oh
concerning...
my God. Hey, Levi. What the hell? Levi, you there?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah. Hello.
I think you're grooming me.
What the hell?
You're definitely grooming me.
Crazy.
Some people are weird, aren't they?
I'm going to play this one next, actually. They are weird. Right, can I continue with FYP?
Yeah, I don't know. I got in the box. Get me out. You're grooming me.
Oh my God. It's laughable, isn't it? You would think Levi was 18, man, for God's sake. Right, so I want to talk on this, right? So according to me, if you have a severe disability, you shouldn't be on TikTok. So this has been twisted and turned and all of that kind of thing again. So what I was implying is when this woman got into the box and said, can you kick this woman out? She's in the middle box. She said she has a severe disability. So to me, a severe disability, and if you're jumping into the box saying, can you get her out because you shouldn't be having this conversation around this woman that's in the box, to me, you are vulnerable, right? No, because you can have a severe, when you have a severe, if you have a severe disability, you can also be very vulnerable. Not always, but sometimes, yes. And I could see by the profile picture, she's a vulnerable woman, right? I didn't see it at the time, but however, that's the assumption I got. So when I said if you have a severe disability, you shouldn't be using TikTok, I don't mean someone that has a severe disability as in, some disabilities. I'm talking about this woman that, in this woman's eyes, shouldn't be listening to what they're listening to here, right? So I think, well, where is it? Either carer or someone that's looking after the person, because TikTok is toxic. And if you have a severe vulnerability, which this woman certainly does, then TikTok is not the place for her. Now, I'm not saying that someone can't go and use social media and all of that, but we know how toxic TikTok is. So I don't believe someone that does have a severe vulnerability should be on TikTok. No, I don't, because it's toxic. Right, we all say it should be 18 plus. We all say that we all go too far. We shouldn't, and we all, people always say, oh my God, you've really gone too far now, and some of the things people say is disgusting. So, and I don't think someone should be here listening to that. Just like the woman that just jumped in the box here, which you will see, and told me to get her out the box. Now, I just put randoms in, so I don't know who people are. But if I'd known, I wouldn't have put her in the box. But here we go. This is also, once again, from FYP Blaster, who's very biased. What this woman does is she edits things. She doesn't play the whole videos. She doesn't do any of that. She's definitely on the click side. And I just think my advice to her, if you're going to do an FYP page, love, don't be biased. Get the whole video. Don't manipulate it. Don't edit it. Yeah.
It's like you're all talking like this with a disabled girl in the boxes. Now,
the reason I said what I said, because this woman that jumped in the box made out it was my fault. You're all talking like this with someone that has a severe disability. When she said that word, I thought someone that's vulnerable, right? Not actual, do you get what I'm saying? And I'm just thinking, well, kind of she made out like it was my fault. You're all talking like this with someone that's vulnerable in the box. That's not my fault. I put randoms in the box. I do feel if you have a certain, vulnerability, you probably shouldn't be on TikTok. So, yeah.
Get her out, please.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, Rhiannon.
Rhiannon. Oh, sorry.
Rhiannon, get her out,
Angela, she ain't got no control.
Rude. Sorry, Rhiannon. Very good, Corey. I love you, Paula, darling.
Oh, because it's Corey's bestie. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, she got on the box quite abrupt in my eyes. So,
In all fairness, though, Angela, you wasn't. No, I didn't even notice either.
Yeah, but to be all fairness, and I'm going to say it, really good disability tonight, you shouldn't be on TikTok. You can't blame other people for what's it.
Exactly that.
Yeah, but she didn't blame you. Did she blame anyone?
No,
She just said get her
I'm
off.
just saying, then someone that has a severe disability probably shouldn't
She
be on
never said
TikTok.
she's got a severe disability. She
minutes
just...
to my son.
And their carer.
Anyway,
So someone's put, I don't allow my son on TikTok and he's a mild learning disability, yeah.
I never said she's got a severe disability. She
minutes
just...
to my son.
And their carer.
Anyways, if Rhiannon wants to rise, she can rise if she wants to. Alright?
6 minutes to my show.
Nobody knows. So it's that simple. I thought she was talking about touring.
Shut up.
Yeah, why she too just someone has put she's created an account, logged on, joined the box. I do feel there are some people that are a little bit OTT and that, you know, maybe they, you know, I don't know what kind of how vulnerable she is though. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, maybe she was just looking out for her. Do you know what I mean? Because of the context of the conversation. I dropped her because I heard a kid and she requested again and you let her in. Mum should take TikTok off her. I dropped her because I heard a kid. Well, yeah, that's down to her, also her parents, yeah. Nobody used to be Kieran out there. But Kieran hasn't got that kind of just vulnerability though, has he? I mean, he seems to talk. He says quite a lot. He gives as good as, you know, what other people do, so... Oh, you mean that, Kieran? Oh, you mean that, Kieran? Yes.
That be fair, like you're all talking like this with a disabled girl
sorry.
in boxes.
Right. Yeah. So there's no one to blame here because you're responsible for who you let on TikTok. You know, if you're a carer, a parent, whatever it may be. That does not fall on any host on TikTok. I am not a babysitter. I'm not a carer. I don't take responsibility for who I put in the boxes. If they create an account, log in, that is on them. So, yeah. So, you know, but then you've got here, FYP plaster twisting that. Look, if you have a severe disability, you shouldn't be on TikTok. Well, she shouldn't be in my boxes, should she, if she's got a vulnerability? And how many other boxes does she go into FYP plaster that she probably shouldn't be going on? Oh, I'm sick of that woman. Right, what else we got here? Right. What's this here? Pearl says Dan messed up her and Corey's friendship and Laura was told he was going to use her for gifts.
You want my Laura?
Everyone that Corey was using me.
Well, they were.
Well, me and Corey were...
Bear in mind, Laura came in here and said Pearl was bullying her. And there she is in her box. No one's bullying you, are they, Laura? No one's doing any of this. And another accusation that you seem to like making up.
Oh, geez, and he's fucked it up.
Dan.
Yes.
I were lying, he owes me and one as well.
And he didn't even clear up.
How much you are for lying, by the way?
If I owed you anything, Laura, it'd be a roast beef dinner because Corey's not fucking bought you one.
Hey, while we on, who did send you the message in the box?
I think with Laura, it's just who lets her in the box.
Hey.
Because it wasn't Kieran, who was it? Something about Helen.
The what?
Well, that's what was on the F page. Corey thought I sent you a message and that's what blocked me.
It was going on, but you were in bed and I said...
No, I wasn't because I just messaged Corey before then.
Shannon's but they are horrible to her, but Laura doesn't see it. She does see it, love. She came onto my platform and said Pearl is mocking her and bullying her, but yet sits with her because she wants the clout. So her morals go out the window. She's not being bullied anymore. She's only bullied when she gets kicked out of people's boxes.
But, listen, who did send you the message?
And I've told him it wasn't you, but I'm never revealing my sources to him.
Well,
if I said it's not... No, it wasn't even him because Kieran then print screened our chats and I'd not spoken to him for a couple of hours.
Oh.
I don't understand why the boy's so affected. But like I said to him before, I said, you've shit tight. I'm half expecting at least a bit of something, but it's fucked off.
No, you can't even say who it was.
No, because why would I drag someone else into it? Because
But you still could have fucking said it wasn't me.
I did several times.
Oh, sorry, I never heard that. I apologise.
Thank you.
I never heard that bitch. I was just mad.
If Bill was a real friend, Dan, you tell her the truth.
And it took
You're a fucking bag after what you did to me.
Dan, there's my Adam, wise man. You know me customer at the burger van.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
the red van.
That's you following.
Yeah,
I've just followed.
Yes. But it's fine.
Well, once he does his fucking monthly, every other month change of his number, I'll expect to dox my number.
It was down your ends. What does that mean? It was down my ends.
Down my end. He was down my ends, Corey was.
Oh, Corey
He
was
was meeting and Dan
Dan.
I was trying to be got to take advantage of you.
Yeah, Dan, you fucked out, you know.
Yeah, Dan.
I've not come here if I listen to all this.
How did you fuck it up anyways? What did you say to her?
I just give her some friendly advice.
Like what, not to meet?
No, not for fucking trust him. I just said, make sure that you go on your profile so we don't get 30% of what you make and make him come to you. Don't be fucking around.
But they both have been on their own lives.
I'm bored.
What?
Yeah, I heard that as well. Both go on your own lives and we say before.
Yeah, well.
Because Laura does a busking on her own life, Corey would have been on so his people could have looked and so they both could have requested each other being on the live together but on their own lives. So Dan, see, you've done it again.
Well, just know this, Corey, wow.
Laura, did they fuck everything up for you?
Yeah, because I thought Corey wasn't meeting me because he said on Miss Reds that he wasn't meeting me. I didn't know he was being sarcastic. But unfortunately, my mum meant anyway, so I couldn't make up meet him anyway.
I don't think he was being sarcastic. I think he genuinely wanted to meet you, but then this and
No, I think saying that he wasn't coming to meet me.
What did he say when he said he weren't coming? Did he tell you
And it was Dan. Dan said. Said on Miss Red's I was being told right left and centre that he wasn't coming to meet me after. And then
I told you I'll send you 20 quid for a fucking car, Red.
In my hometown. Yeah, I wasn't there.
I asked Laura, was that over phone call or over texts?
No, it's on here.
Oh, okay. So you got the receipts then?
And literally then, I was going to my mum anyway, so I wouldn't be able to meet him anyway.
I thought she was going to talk about Jen.
Yeah, no, things
friendship.
work out in mysterious ways.
Well, look at where you've ended up now because...
I'm sorry, I can't. I'm bored. I just can't. I just don't think this Dan is going to go far on the set, to be fair, because he's just so goddamn boring. Right, look, what's this about? Michelle loves Canadian Angie. At least trying to stay out of it. Cockapoo says EQ wish death on her again.
She's just pure. You're a huge chomping motherfucker. She thinks that I was the one that got her details and doxed her. I mean, she's had about 6 or 7 different protagonists so far, and I'm just in the long list of them. And it's like, do you not just look back at your old recordings of who you blamed before? At least try and work them out the storyline.
Yeah. I'm hungry again. I need to get some food.
The way see when she goes, no, stop, and then just goes off in a fucking rant, and then goes, yes, please. I just love it.
I'm still not going to lie, the
Just
best phrase still is, Becky, you know what.
You know what to do.
But honestly, I smile.
I'm bored with this as well. Sorry, guys. I'm just really bored. Okay, so let's talk about the pill, the cancer. Well, Angie's response after saying, I hope Pearl doesn't get skin cancer. What's so wrong with that? I hope she don't get skin cancer. She's always sunbathing in the sun. Her skin looks really orange, old.
We'll turn up, no one will do anything.
No, exactly.
What are they going to do?
Come,
Knock your door?
Leave? Probably not. That's not threat love.
Thank you, Rat.
That's just
But actually, it says personal. Here we go. Surprise, surprise. FYP Plaster put up the fact that Pearl was my clapper and shared it to Dan. Has she put up a video of her? No, you haven't. FYP blaster who sits on Comment Cafe, and which is the worst of the worst. I don't know if you know Comment Cafe, but it's I brought them to the app once, and it's a forum, and they talk about every creator on here, and it's disgusting. They call people pedlos. They talk on the most disgusting things. They really do. Worst of the worst forum I've ever been on. This is where this woman has come from. Does it still exist? I don't know.
Right, okay, now let me get my food so I don't...
He's going to drop, and then you won't see him for dust with her on his own.
I wasn't part of the Comment Cafe. I used to read some of the stories, the reviews about me on there. I was never part of Comment Cafe like you were, love. You're disgusting. You really are, and I think you're wrongin'. That's my opinion. I'm entitled to it. Biggest wrongin'. And if you block me, fine, block me.
On for ages now. He'll join box with everyone else. Not see him, thank you, Queen. You will not see him on his own with her now. With her on his own for ages now. He'll join box with everyone else. Not see him, thank you, Queen.
I'm gonna go past that one. Dan came to his Angie after she mocked Pearl by saying, I hope you don't... That's not mocking. That's I hope you don't get skin cancer. And guess what? FYP Plus, I don't give two shits after her having my clapper, sharing my clapper. They can get 5 years in jail, love. Yeah? But if you put that video on there, I'll say it again, I hope Pearl don't get cancer. It's not mocking, yeah? So stay on your Comment Cafe where you call people pedlos, you call each other pedlos. You're probably among pedlos on there. Because it's disgusting what you talk on, okay? I'm not even going to play it.
in the box at the time, but when she tried to say...
Okay. Guys, there are other FYP pages like, I can't even remember them, but I've got many on here. So I'm quite happy. You can block me. Off you pop. Right, so we're going to talk about sobriety check. Wait a minute, what else we got first? Let me have a look. I want to talk about this as well, but I don't know how long it is. What's this one? That's the voice note. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Right. Dun, 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 dun. Guys,
Taking someone.
I want to play this. Remember when Sobriety Jake went into this morning to talk about having plastic surgery to look like David Beckham?
That you really, really like David, and then spending a lot of money to look like them. You've got to sort of have the bone structure, the bone structure to work on, because it's going to be very hard for you to
I
look
know.
like him.
Like, obviously, I know I don't look like him, you know what I mean? I'm not that stupid, but I've got a long way to go to get my goals to look like him.
How close do you reckon you're going to be able to get?
I don't know, but it's easy, like another 30 grand. Because it's gonna cost some money, operation to look like him.
Well, what have you had done so far then?
I've had cheek fillers. I've had filler in my chin there. What else? I've had my eyebrow HD lift. What else? I've had my lips, my border. I've had my teeth done. I have tanning injections once a month to try and get his skin tone.
What was that? A tanning injection?
Yeah.
Do you not worry about all these sort of things that you're doing to yourself? You're young lad, you know that you're putting all these things into your body. Do you worry about how that's going to affect your health long term?
Yeah, I understand that, but if I'm doing something to make myself happy, and say in 40 years' time something happens to me, it's my own fault, and I know it is, but all I'm bothered about as long as I stay happy.
Oh, and that's the most important thing. And if you're doing something and it's making you happy, then sort of fair enough. I mean, there are other aspects of paying for it, which we'll come to in just a moment. But David, of course, is a honed sportsman.
Yeah.
You know, what about the body?
The body, obviously, I'm not slim like him, I ain't got the six pack, but I do want a gastric band.
And you've been to the doctors asking for a gastric band. And in your words, you said the doctors have kicked you out.
Yeah.
And for what reason?
Because I kept on going and they're saying you want a certain weight, you have to be high, you know what I mean?
And I was saying, I really need this, you know what I mean? It will change my life. I had problems all my life with weight. And okay, I'm not just doing it to like get the quicker way to lose weight. I'm doing it. I've tried every diet in the book to lose weight. I've tried every exercise and I can't do it. So I need the gastric band to help me. But when I have that done, I need to still exercise and eat healthy.
Do you ever think about, because you sort of hear all these people that, you know, they feel very unhappy and they think it's the weight that's the reason they're unhappy, and then they lose the weight, and then eventually they look in the mirror and they suddenly realise that actually it hasn't changed anything, they're still unhappy underneath. Do you ever worry that after doing all of this, spending all this money, putting your health at risk, that actually maybe you should just work on you and learning to really love the person that you are now?
I know what you mean, but not really. I'm happy looking like David Beckham, being like David Beckham. I want his lifestyle.
That's an interesting thing to say as well, because David Beckham has earned the lifestyle that he lives because he is an international sportsman and has been at the absolute top of his game. How can you? Because a lot of the meltdown on social media over the weekend was the fact that you're unemployed. You're spending your benefits on.
That's the thing. I just want to confirm. I ain't spent one bit of my money on my benefits. I've took out loans and I'm in debt.
How are you going to pay that back?
Loans.
Yeah, you're £19,000 in debt, aren't you?
That's why I haven't paid for them on benefits.
Yeah.
So I can't.
So how are you going to pay that back? And if you said you still need £30,000 to continue this,
I don't know. I do not know.
Isn't that just going to make you sadder?
No.
The fact that you don't look like David Beckham and you're incredibly in debt.
No, I know I don't look like David Beckham at the minute, but at the moment I feel happy. I feel amazing about myself.
Yeah.
I'm in the best place ever I've been these last past year.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about that lifestyle, because as I said, we know why David Beckham lives the lifestyle that he does. You said, I want to be on the friends list of Nicki Minaj, Beyonce, Drake and Katie Price. One day Simon Cowell will be picking up the phone to me. What's your talent? How are you gonna earn that sort of lifestyle? What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I'll do anything, but I believe I know this sounds very big-headed and like cocky, if you know what I mean, but all my life I've already known I've been different. I ain't never fit in anywhere, go at school anywhere, and I believe I should be in TV or acting or like yourself presenting something, because I never fit in anywhere.
So is that why you're struggling to find a job then? Because you're not happy to just take a job that comes along, you're holding out for something on screen or in the media in some way?
Something like that,
But it's the thing people ask us a lot. How do I get into it? What do I do? You can't get into this game just because you want to be famous.
I don't want just stuff chucked to me, you know what I mean?
Be good at it.
I want to be good at it. I believe I can, but I want to work my absolutely butt off to get there. You know what I mean? I'm not one of them people where I just want stuff chucked at me. I want to honestly work my absolutely butt off to get my goal.
And my concern is that to pick up on what Holly was saying, is that you've set yourself such a massive goal, way off in the distance, that you're never going to get to that level of happiness until you love yourself.
I do love myself how I am now, you know what I mean? But I just want to look like David Beckham. Like, who don't, you know what I mean? Like, no one can say David Beckham is ugly or is not attractive, you know what I mean? Even people who's not a fan of him, they would say it, you know what I mean?
Well, look, what to say? I mean, it's not really saying good luck with it, just look after you, I think, is all I want to leave you with today. But thank you for coming in and
thank you for having me.
Picking someone that you really...
I don't know if you know, but it was all just a setup, wasn't it? Because he said, he came live, he said he never wanted to look like Beckham. I don't know how it went, what happened, but yeah. That's hilarious. Right, what else we got? Because I need to get some food, I'm starving. We're going to play this interview of, what the hell? The interview of Corey.
I squashed beef with Angie many times off the app, and then the next day we're arguing about the same beef that we said we were going to squash.
Yeah.
So off the app I have theoretically squashed stuff, but then it comes back in a couple of days. So the answer to your question would be yes, but as in it doesn't last long.
No, that's fair enough. So the next one is, how different are you off the camera compared to your online persona?
It's the same.
I I'll let my mods answer that.
He's the same person.
I'm completely.
A lot different, completely different.
Lies, that's a lie.
Very quiet off camera, I think you find. Ask Luke the judge, when you speak to Luke...
No, he's bloody not.
When you speak to Luke, ask Luke what I'm like. He's been around me.
Right, I will do.
I'm very, very quiet. I like to keep to myself, like...
Yeah. Right, the next one. Do you feel pressure to stay relevant by staying in the drama?
I don't think I have I have a lot of self-belief in my platform if I stepped away from the drama. I don't want to end up like, fucking that Kaz guy, whatever his name was, Karma Kaz. Yeah. When he stopped the drama and then the next minute he sat on 10 views.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Financially, I don't think it would be beneficial if I did.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough, that one. So, do you think drama content helps or hurts the TikTok community?
Hurts.
Why do you think that?
It's more the storylines that people run with. Like, there's no harm in having drama. Like, what you're seeing now with Court Assassin and all that is technically a back and forth. Yeah. Other than when they mention the kids, obviously that's a bit wrong. But it's the triggering drama I don't like. So I don't like it when they're talking about grape and cancer and calling each other preds.
You always talk about these things.
That stuff I don't like. Even though I am one of them, and I'm not going to lie to you, but I do it for financial gain.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
But again, yeah, it's that's really too.
I'm getting food, guys. I'm starving.
Who in drama talk would you secretly respect the most? Who do you secretly get me teeth in? Secretly respect the most?
Chelsea Harwood.
Really?
Yeah, and the only reason is I admire the hustle.
Right, that's
the hustle with her. She is very similar to me. Yeah, and I'll answer this with truth. She's very similar to me in the sense of it's all financial. She don't give two shiny ones about what she's got to say or what she's got to do. It's all financial, and I'm the exact same. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, that's...
Would you rather me lie, guys, or be honest? Oh, piss off.
Yeah, he put his hands up, you have to be honest.
I had to swear on the Bible. We all knew this.
Right, where's my other one? Who would you say is the most fakest live streamer in the drama talk community?
He's only new, but Dan.
Okay.
Completely fake. It's not falsified. I reckon behind his barrage, I reckon he's a genuinely nice bloke. But I reckon he's been told to be a CUNT on the app and then he'll get respected. It's such a bad way to do it. I come on this app with a massive bang and he done the same thing. But for him to keep all that up, it's going to literally cost him a shitload of mental health issues. So genuinely, and I've been there, I've done it.
I don't agree, right? I don't agree. I think the Stan has not come on this app with a bang. I think, he might have, stirred the pot a little bit for a couple of days, but I find him boring. I don't want to play him because I don't know if it's his voice, everything about him. I mean, that talent show that he went into, he is forced humor. And I can't stand forced humour. It's sort of, go away. I like sincere, people that are sincerely funny, and it's genuine. But it's forced because, he's trying to get out there and it's embarrassing. I find him cringy, and it's, stop, please. And everyone's like, hey, this false laugh. But the reason people put him through is probably they're trying to get a bit of views out of him. Do you know what I mean? But I don't play him. I will play him like I did with the Pearl video, but I got bored. So, and I know what people want. Please don't say I don't know, because I do, right? And I know people find him very boring, So I seem to zone out when he comes on. So I kind of go past. He's not going to last on the set. Yeah, I mean, already no one's playing him. Miss Red didn't play him today. I haven't played him. EQ don't play him. I don't know about Corey. Corey probably won't play him already. So he's not a likeable character. He's not a likeable person. He's just vile, and I don't think he's going to succeed on this app, because I think if you want to be like Corey, even though Corey can be vile, but he does have a lot of support also, if you want to be like someone like that, yeah, you got to do it in a funny, humorous way. You got to be witty about it. But I think he just comes across very nasty, just a nasty person. Does that make sense? I'm trying to say. But yeah, but I get bored listening to him.
Slow down at some point, but because he's going 24 miles an hour every single day, he's going to burn out quick.
Yeah.
But if you want me to talk about, like, you know, the ones that have been here for long, Zach the Brat, completely.
Yeah.
Fake as fuck.
Yeah.
Fake as fuck.
I can tell. I mean, I've not been round here long. I think I've only been on it about 6 months. So you can tell the fake
Pop
one.
in his live stream a couple of times in the morning, and it's just totally falsified. Totally falsified. He only picks you up if you send over a certain amount of coins, and it's all false. All false.
Trying to get my food.
No, that's fair enough. So, what's the pettiest reason you've ever beefed with someone?
Sophie Bailey let one of her mods jump in the box and slag me off. That's the reason why us two actually fell out and never spoke again.
Right.
I reckon that's extremely petty. I don't know whether she knew that person was going to come in the box and slag me off, but she allowed that person to stay in there and slag me off. So yeah, I'd class that as a really petty way of arguing, but I went to war with it.
Yeah.
And we're still at war now?
Yeah, no, that's good.
Very petty.
Finally, I've ordered it. Sorry, guys. Oh, complete
receipts or DMs anonymously?
No, not anonymously. I do it myself.
No, right, no, that's fair enough.
I don't need no fake account, babe. I got a cam too for a reason. I show everything.
I don't think this woman, I disagree with what Miss Red said. You know what Miss Red has said? She says she always sits on the fence. She doesn't say what she's ever thinking. So I don't understand why she even does FYP, to be honest. But so I disagree. She's not a good interviewer, this woman. You know, she's not savage enough. You know, she's not really kind of getting to all the gossip. You know, she hasn't really spoken about Levi, Sophie. She hasn't spoken about me a lot. She hasn't spoken about, you know, all the people he's had real beef with. She's talking about irrelevant people. Yeah, it's very weird.
That's good, right?
If I need to, of course.
Yeah.
She's disagreeing,
Is there a group
yeah.
chat where Drama Top creators plan drama? If yes, can you tell us 2 people that's in the group?
No.
So you never
and if there is, they're not going to put me in there because I doubt it all. No, as far as I know, no.
Yeah.
I don't know about any other side, but
I sent Corey a message and I said that interview was a flop. I'll do it. But let's see what he comes back with. And I will rip him apart, and he knows it, absolutely.
I never knew about a group chat. I was fully expecting the side to have that.
I want to interview someone.
So the answer's no.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
Stop lying. Call me a liar again. I'll block you.
Right. Who was your closest friend on the app that turned into your biggest enemy?
Levi.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was very close to Levi. I like Levi. I still like him now. But now he's just constantly going in on my weight and all that stuff.
Yeah, but I don't think she'd want to be interviewed. Tonight at 8 p.m. Corey, I'd like to advertise it a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Can we not do tomorrow?
Even though he's 34 stone and sleeps
Should
in
we
the
do
nightlife.
tomorrow and we can advertise it a bit? You know what I mean?
But I'd have to say Levi on that
EQ
one.
would be a good. Tomorrow it is. Okay. Tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Who's doing the poster? Someone put a poster out, guys. 8 p.m. I will be interviewing Corey Wilde. 8 p.m. We're gonna go in. Yeah.
I guess that one, to be honest.
Yeah, it was going to be Levi.
Eternity's just called him a beast.
With me and EQ, it was purely a business relationship. She was talking about my business, obviously I paid her for that, then I was making money off that. Then obviously I was gifting her, then we went on holiday, she promised me a sort of platform.
No, it's not going to be a screaming match. It's going to be professional. No screaming match. No. None of that, guys.
Therapeutic. Onto the live stream.
Writing down my questions.
I wanted a live platform, and she helped me with that. But I didn't know. It was purely business with me and EQ. Is I squashed with Angie, man.
Okay, so we've got where's part 2?
Someone will turn up.
Where's part 2 of that? Part 1. Wait a minute, part 2. Here we go.
Clout.
Add EQ tomorrow
I know, because the
if
people
you
I
want to
argue
do
with,
it
thank
when
you,
she's
Thomas,
on.
the people I
What do you
argue
mean?
with, they have their own.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if I can answer that one. I don't know, probably.
Yeah.
Bastards.
Right. Have you ever kept a drama going because the views were too good to stop?
Yes, loads of times. Done it with EQ, done it with, what's the name, Delusive. Yes, loads of times, dear. Loads.
If Drama Talk was to stop tomorrow, who do you think would completely fall off the first?
I'm not giving him the time of day, Ollie. I just feel that this interview could have been a lot better. You know, it just wasn't savage enough. And a lot of people have questions, especially me. So, yeah. Let's see if we get the truth.
Am I allowed to answer that?
Yeah.
Is it going to be honestly?
Yeah.
Right. Red and Luke.
Red and Luke?
Red and Luke, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and Levi.
Yeah.
Can I name a few?
Yeah.
It'll be Red, Levi, Sophie. I think EQ would revert back to her old ways. Zach's already fallen off, so I don't think he relies on Drama Talk for that.
Yeah.
Where has that been? Is he live still? He doesn't go live in the mornings anymore,
I don't know what she would like. Obviously, she had a platform for an FYP, but then obviously she went bigger into the FYP stuff. But I think with Red, I can't see her doing a singing live because she doesn't do it now. I don't know what she would do. I don't know what she'd do. I don't know. Maybe she might shock us. I don't know what she would do. Luke, if Drama Talk left, Luke has said this numerous times on his own platform. He would just go back.
See, I think, you know, she's talking about other people and not about Corey. So she needs to talk about, you know, ask questions about his behaviour. I have loads of questions for him. Zach said he has a job. Oh, he's working now, is he?
Doesn't have it.
Yeah.
It doesn't have it. So I think Luke would disappear. Levi, he relies on other people's platforms to keep his own view. Same with Sophie. So that's why them two would fall, and they'd fall quick. Because there's no chance on earth of EQ bigging up Sophie Bailey when she's not going to be as nasty as her. Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I think it's definitely them. But with Red and Luke, I just think Luke would only leave because he wouldn't care. But with Miss Red, I can't see her being ruthless and feisty enough to battle people and start, you know, arguing.
No, that's fair enough.
Oh, Alex Brigham's staying. I'll make Alex stay. We'll do videos together.
So what would you do?
Me?
Yeah.
Thank you,
so obviously I've got a business outside of this.
Yeah.
Which is obviously going to start back now in September, October time. But I'd still do my videos and stuff. I'd still go live.
Yeah.
Quite funny because before I was doing the FYP, I was doing like psychic nights where I dressed as a psychic and just give people false readings. My people used to go over and check out their Instagram and tell me what colour their car was or what their dog was called. And I used to just scare the shit out of them. So there was loads of stuff that I could bring in. I done the movie night the other night as well, where we were watching a movie together. People just watching, you know, my expression on that. I still made 150 quid just stuff. So yeah, I do like Judge Wild and stuff. Fucking hell, Raven, calm down, man. It's loud, Raven. Loud. Disturb in the peace. Get an Asbo. Yeah, I think I'd be all right. I don't know if I'd want to do battles though, but I think I'd be all right. I think maybe.
Yeah, battles are boring.
Battles are boring. I hate battles.
Yeah.
Raven, I can't pin you, but hang around, babes, because I will.
Okay, so what is your opinion on people that come too?
No opinion.
Did that bother you?
Where's my food? I'm hungry.
I used to, but then I got the warning off the police, so now I don't care.
Half an hour.
Come to me.
That's fair. Who's riding on other people in the drama because they can't create their own content?
Sophie Bailey. Yeah. Delusive. Oh, well, actually, Delusive's quite funny when she's on her own. You know, like when she's opening packages and stuff, she is actually quite amusing. But Sophie Bailey, number one. Levi, number two.
What did I order?
Yeah.
Forgot. Oh, breakfast. I might watch a film when I come
Kate and
off.
Angie. Oh, we definitely got to put her in there. Alex. Alex, no. Well, see now,
Yes,
Alex does
AB.
is he comes to and he does the drama side as well.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen him do anything else. But stay in our mind, when he talks to his chat mind and he's not playing anything, he's just on his live, he manages to hold a conversation with all the room.
Yeah.
But I think we can all do that if we're not playing something.
Yeah.
Well, even Levi and Sophie managed to do it if they're not playing something, but then inevitably they're going to play something. Do you know what I mean? So to be honest, I think that's quite a difficult question to ask.
Yeah.
Answer, sorry.
No, that's fine. So the next one, name somebody on the UK TikTok who you think is overrated and why.
Who's overrated?
Yeah.
I understand the question.
Thank
I
you.
apologise profusely when I've taken an oath.
Himself, yes. Thank you.
Is DG. I'm sorry, I don't find him entertaining. I find his lives entertaining, but his videos, his content videos
Thank
where he's
you,
like
Chris.
winding people up and stuff. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I would have said Miss Red.
It's not my scene.
Yeah.
I think it's because I used to work for Ben Phillips and he was one of the biggest pranksters in the UK, do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I already know the story as soon as he starts the camera. So I find him awfully boring. But I think that's just because of what I was working with before.
Yeah.
So yeah. Thank you, Laura.
So you're right, with things like pranks and that, it's quite outdated now, isn't it? And
It is outdated. My old boss, he was a massive YouTuber. I was making him like 120 grand a month just off his Facebook. So I knew of every single prank and every single thing that they could do in every single way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, it bored the shit out of me. Hence the reason why I didn't stay. So now when I see DG and stuff do it, it's just like, oh, I've seen this before, bro. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's entertaining for his audience. He holds his room very well. I've never seen somebody sat on 1.4k people just dancing around a room and not even battling or anything. So he holds his room very, very well. It's just his pranks from a personal perspective, I don't find entertaining at all, and I think it's overrated.
yeah. No, that's fair.
Like oh, he's the content creator. Liar. No, he's not.
Okay. If you could expose one secret about a creator right now, whose would it be?
Oh, God. It would be Delusives.
Oh, really?
Just send me that. Thank you, Lukey. It would be Delusives, but I was sworn to secrecy, so I can't.
No, that's fair
That
enough.
actually hurts me that I can't, but she knows what I know, and I won't because I do respect her. Thank you so much, Luke. I do respect her, but no, I won't. No, I promised I wouldn't, so I wouldn't.
Okay, so who do you think is scared to beef with you because you'd expose them too hard?
That's definitely red. Right, where's part 3? Part 3. Where's part 3? Final part.
She's not scared of me as a person. She's not threatened by me, but I think she just doesn't want it. She doesn't want the drama. Do you know what I mean? I don't think she's scared of me as a person. I don't think she thinks I'm going to come through her door with a baseball bat. But I just think from her perspective, she's like, I just don't want him to argue with me because I've seen him argue with everybody else, and he's just too ruthless, and I just don't want it. She doesn't want drama. She wants to come on. She wants to do her money, and she wants to come off.
Yeah.
She doesn't even like talking about TikTok. When I'm on the phone to her, she's talking about the kids most of the time. Do you know what I mean? So I don't think she'd cope. And if I argued with her, I think I would lose a lot of support from my people as well.
9 minutes!
People would be like, she was too much of an easy target. Why even take it?
Yeah.
And I don't think it made me.
I'm sorry, but I am actually really bored. So let's just forget that. So what we got next? Let me have a look. I'm getting bored of this FYP. I'm not going to lie. Do you want to hear the Mum on the Run interview? I say interview.
Something to do with.
Mum on the Run comes on to have her final say, and she says she has a book coming out in a couple of months. Do you want to hear about from her or not? No. Yes. No. Oh, for God's sake. Yes. Happy face, yes. Sad face, no. I'll go with the majority. Happy face, yes. Sad face, no. Oh, it was very close. Okay.
Me, what people think of me. You think what you want, I'm living my life. Do you know what I mean?
And that's it. Do you know what? You can only do what you're doing now, and away from it, it's obviously doing you a lot fucking better anyway. Do you know what
She's
I mean?
in a little box here, guys. See.
Yeah, but just to confirm to anybody who I don't know, I'm still waiting to find out. I've got a lawyer on a few different cases at the minute, but the lawyer in the UK is trying to find out who sold that story to the Lancashire Evening Post, saying that I was out of prison and that Carol was wherever it was or whatever it said. It was all lies. I was still in prison whenever that was written. That story. I didn't get out of jail until July, so it's all lies. I didn't go to the UK until July. So it's all bullshit.
At least we can clear that up, Hans, at least.
I really appreciate you giving me a minute because I didn't want to reopen my old account. I don't know how to get into any of them. I've lost the passwords. I don't fucking care. You took the piss. I'm not interested. What I'm interested in is making sure that my son recovers from what he experienced in that prison and making sure that he has my full undivided attention, because I'm not interested in fucking arguing with cunts on the internet that had my baby put in a fucking prison and suffered so horrendously in that setting. The time that it took me I had to fight like fuck to get my child out of there, and it was the most horrific experience that I've ever witnessed. Strangers assaulting my son, children biting and assaulting my child and breaking his things that he didn't have. He didn't have anything. We didn't have a change of clothes for 3 weeks. We had nothing. My child didn't eat the food in the prison, not once. Talking about all this, they're providing nutritious meals. He reverted fully to breast milk. He refused to eat. He stopped speaking because of a lack of English language. He had a full body skin infections, burning, screaming all day and night. It was fucking horrific. 6 people died in the cell that we was in the last 12 months, and I cannot explain to you that I will never get over what I experienced in that prison. And if that makes certain people happy that I had to watch my child suffer in such a capacity and there was nothing that I could do to help him, then you take that as...
I'm really confused. How old is their son? How's their son in prison and jail? I don't understand.
Do you know what I mean? But watching my child suffer like that is the most horrific experience of my fucking life, and I'll never forgive. I'll never get over it. I don't think any amount of therapy can help me.
So how did he end up in prison?
Or in that place.
I don't get it.
Yeah,
that's it.
I mean, like I say, definitely a situation no one wanted to be in. I mean, we were fortunate enough to see some of the
4 years old in a Thailand jail.
No conditions. So like I say,
he was in there with her.
No conditions.
On the floor, 80 to 100 people in a room on the floor. No one speaks English.
How weird.
Some women with 5, 6 kids. What they're doing, the kids are going insane. Some of them were in there for 2, 3 years, locked in a small room, no bigger than your bedroom. Do you know what I mean? Hundreds of them on the floor, showering in a pig trough, eating mouldy rice with ants and hair in it, and rotten cabbage water in oil. I had to force myself to eat it because Cairo refused to eat. I had to force myself to eat it so that I had milk to breastfeed him. I could sometimes buy food from outside if the guards allowed me, but they often didn't. They didn't like me until right at the end when they realised I was sound, and I started bribing them and I started getting money in, and I started saying, look, fucking let me use my phone, there's $1,000 baht. Then it was a different story, but before that it was fucking impossible. And even when I did manage to buy food from outside, he refused to eat it. It was the most horrific experience of my entire fucking life. And anybody who was enjoying knowing that child was suffering like that is because, for me, you know, I've been to jail, I've been in shitty situations. It was horrible, but it wasn't that bad for me. But for my son, was fucking horrific. So, you know, there's a lot that I could sit here and say, but like I said, I've got a book that's in the process of being written. I'm working on it every day. That will be out in the next probably 2 months, just before Christmas. So I will be posting something, probably not videos, but something about that on my old account, and that's it. I'm fucking done with TikTok. It's not worth watching my kids suffer.
I was going to say, it's not worth your health, your kids' health. It's not worth none of that. None of it. And it just, you know what, you're in a much better place and just keep pushing it forwards, innit? To where you fucking work.
That's it. I really appreciate you, Billy. You're a good person, you know. You fucking, I didn't know you very long before all this started.
People listen. I always give people a voice. Like, it don't matter what I think, it doesn't matter what the comments think. Like, everyone deserves their voice, either side, either or. You know, everyone struck that opportunity. And then I saw that, obviously, this morning. I was like, oh, here we go again. I was like, there's even rumours that people will believe, even though that photo looked nothing like you, people will believe these rumours. So obviously, I sent you the message because I spoke to you a couple of days ago. I was like, right, love, did you know you was dead?
No, so everything's all right. Life is good. It's all right, and that's the end of it. I think I'll jump out in a sec, but yeah, thanks a lot, Billy. The book is going to be called Banked Up Abroad with BPD and Baby, guys. So if you want to check that out, keep it in your mind and search it in a few weeks. I'm halfway through it.
Absolutely, keep us up to date.
I will be doing. And like I say, it wasn't me that contacted the Lancashire Evening Post. I was still in prison. I don't know who sold that story saying I was out of jail and this, and this, but it went out to do with me. And I'm trying to find out who sold that story so I can fucking sue them. But, yeah, I will let Billy know.
I do keep us updated and stuff like that. You know, normally stay in touch and stuff like that.
Yeah, message me anytime, all of respect.
I was going to say, we always check in just to make sure you're okay. Like, right, how you keeping?
That's what pissed me off because I couldn't say anything. You know, I was saying to people, post this and post that when I was in jail, just to shut certain things down. I didn't know that there were GoFundMes. I didn't know anything about that until I didn't get my phone for the first 6-7 weeks. So I didn't know anything about any GoFundMes. I didn't know anything that I was in the news. I didn't know anything about it. The news came to me, spoke to me before I saw the embassy, my family, anybody, and they wrote something completely different to what I said. So I didn't even know that until I recently got out. So
often what papers do.
Hang on a minute, can you tell them what? One minute. Oh, and I did get some money from a GoFundMe that Karma Clark did, 200 and something pounds. She just wanted me to let you know that I did get that. That was not something that she did.
Yeah, I know what you're about. To be fair, she did prove that to me anyway, so she said everything.
Yeah, I did get that money. It was difficult for it to be released because the GoFundMe people wanted to speak. I was unable to use my phone all the time. I was unable to reply to messages in a timely manner. So it was, as and when I got my phone, I replied to messages and I spoke to people. But I only got my phone for like an hour, once a week or once every 2 weeks. So it wasn't like I was on the phone every day like everybody else. All the brown skin people were allowed to go downstairs every day and pay and use the phone. I wasn't allowed because I was white. And no white people were. There was Russians in there. There was, not in the first place I was, but when we got moved to another place, that was a much bigger place with a lot more people. And that's where you could use the phone every day, but like I said, I wasn't fucking allowed.
Yeah.
Please don't gift me, guys. I don't want any gifts. I'm borrowed this account. And,
you've come a long fucking way. It's been a long, 6-7 months already. I mean, you would think...
I don't know how long it's been, you know. Like I said, I literally had a nightmare last night that I was in a taxi in Thailand, a guy pulled a gun on me, I shot him, and then I was on death row. Like, I have nightmares about this prison every day.
And then you woke up to my voice message.
Yeah, saying I'm dead. I literally was like, am I dead?
Before we go else, can we just confirm that me, you and Chloe did have group calls whilst you were there?
Yeah, I did ring the group chat. I had numerous group chats. We had a group chat. Every time I got my phone, we spoke regularly. Like I say, this is the phone that I had in the prison. I'm going to give you the phone. They cover your camera saying do not remove. It's also on the front camera. It's still there. Do not remove. So you do get. Why would I have that on my phone if I weren't allowed to?
Is this woman back in the UK now? Because I'm really surprised she's got kids.
I did have access to my phone.
Very surprised.
And I did speak to Billy, Karma, and a few other people that I just won't name because they're not being targeted yet. I did, and you sent me money, you helped me contact people I needed to contact, you sent me information that I needed that I could see, you know, what was going on with. I wasn't bothered about what the stalkers were doing, I was bothered about who they were trying to get information from and why were they getting wrong information if they were getting information. That was pretty fucking irritating. But, you know, it is what these people have always been punching in the dark, trying to figure out something that's none of their business. They're never going to know. And that man is in a lot of fucking trouble. He's in a lot of trouble, the man who was speaking to those people. And that's all I'll say about that as well.
Well, you know, we did speak to that person and said, listen, why would you do that? Like, just listen, the more you're talking, the more you just call schools and ad for people.
He didn't have any information. That's the most annoying part of it. He didn't know when we removed facilities. He didn't know about the conditions of the facility. It wasn't a mother and baby unit. It was a fucking mouldy prison. When the earthquake happened in Thailand, we was in that place. And we were in that place, and they didn't open the door. The building was damaged. They didn't open the door. They didn't do anything to like check on us. They didn't even feed us that night until much later. Like, they didn't give a fuck. There was a fucking pig trough in the bathroom of the room. The room is like an L shape. Everybody sleeps on the floor in a different place, whatever. And in the toilet, there's like a pig trough full of water, and you just use the dirty manky bucket, and that's how you wash yourself. You get the water out of the thing, and you fucking wash yourself. You have to do that about 10 times a day because it's so hot. You get skin problems. There's cockroaches. There's rats. There's fucking all kinds crawling around in this. I've never seen the bugs that were in there. It's fucking horrific. talk. It's nothing to do with me.
I think you got part 2 here. Part 2.
Infections all over your body. But yeah, it definitely wasn't what they were trying to pass it off as to try and prevent people getting help on a GoFundMe or whatever it was they were doing. I haven't really looked, I'll be honest with you. Like I said, I've not looked at TikTok, and there's a lot like that I haven't bothered about. I'm not interested. I've not bothered about
what. I wouldn't even bother looking at it because it's more draining than it's worth half the time.
It is. One thing about me, I can't stand it. I love to hear someone's criticism because I'm just like that. But lies about myself I find very, very difficult to read, to listen to, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, that is not fucking true. And it bothers me so much that's why I can't be arsed reading any more lies. Like, enough's enough. And there's people on here like that crackhead who made that video this morning. She's like, it was all about money. I never got money off this app. I asked for help about 4 or 5 times. If I really needed towards my rent, towards my son's daycare, if I really needed help with something and, I'd spent all my money for the month, I would say, can anyone give me 100 quid, 50 quid, whatever, like, can you help me out? But I didn't make money off this app like people think I did, about fucking 10 grand in 4 years.
That's not really considerate, is it?
Not even £1,000 a month, do you know what I mean? I wasn't on here for money, I was on here because, for one, I became kind of addicted to the app, and, I'd wake up and open TikTok and go to sleep with TikTok in my hand. It's just one of them things that it gets into you, especially when you start creating content and, you get followers and they're commenting, I'll wake up every day and check if you've posted, where are you, have you not posted?
This person's done that, this person said that.
Yeah, I'm just taking a break, do you know what I mean? But it was difficult, and it's not even crossed my mind to open the app. I watch Facebook videos these days. I watch shorts on Facebook. I don't open TikTok. This was the first time I've opened it since I've come out of the prison, and I've been all over the place, and I've never thought once, let me make a TikTok, let me clear this up. And even today I was umming and ahhing, like, should I do this, should I come on here? I don't owe you people fucking anything. If anything, you all owe my son a huge apology, but never going to get it. He's never going to get it. And now my focus is making sure that he heals from the trauma that he suffered in there, because you people accused me of things that were not true, and I had never harmed or injured my child or any of the things that you said, but you did cause irreparable damage to that child by cancelling that visa and having him put in that place. And we know exactly who did it. They posted fucking, there was a trail directly to it. It is what it is. But now's the time to move on and live life and not worry about not being on TikTok.
Happy and healthy and try and move forward from all the shit that's happened.
That's it, man. Just want to live my life in peace and, my son to be okay and happy, and that's all I really care about.
And that can be done. You've obviously found a way to move on and progress that. So, do you know what? Fair play to you. You seem mentally in a much better position than you ever was. So, that's points where it's going to be draining and stuff, but we all have those moments. It's a natural part of human process.
Yeah, it is. And I wouldn't say it's been a lesson, but it's definitely been an experience.
Oh, definitely.
Experience. Yeah, what we're coming back to the app, like I said, I've got no intention of coming on this app. I've just borrowed this account for a minute to just nip on and just let you know I'm not dead. But I'm not interested in this app and everything that Claire, Savannah, and all the accounts that they used. I don't know why this Susan Mitchell character was talking about preserving evidence on my child's genitals, and I would kind of like to know, how are you going to get near the child to preserve the evidence? Like, what did you think was on the genital? It's very bizarre. These people are fucking strange and deranged, and the fact that they're trying to justify manipulating all of you unsuspecting social media users to sharing noncy pictures of a kid walking through a fucking car park with no shorts on that they've had taken by secret surveillance, and then manipulating all of you to share them by telling you that I'm selling the child is absolutely horrific, and shame on you for sharing it and shame on them for posting it.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And like you say, it is some kind of monster behind it, is really, by doing shit like that.
It's really, really the most bizarre thing I've ever dealt with in my life, but it will all come to light at the end. Everything will be revealed in the end, and the truth will come out, and we will all stand in court together. All of the people involved in this, we will all see each other in a courtroom, we will all be on the stand, and we will all have to answer to what happened. I hope you've got as many witnesses with the information that I fucking have, because I have got a fucking folder this big of witnesses ready to go and testify when the time comes. So, oh shit, God, my fat head. So I hope you're as ready as I am.
Oh, we're ready, right? We're ready.
Anyway, I'm going to jump out now because I don't want to mention about the jail or the facility or anything. I've already said more than I was happy to say.
No worries, sweet. Cheers for just popping on and saying that, and I'm glad you got
Thanks, Billy. I always said if I'm going to say anything, it'll be on your account because, you've done all this, kept your mouth shut all that time and supported us through being in prison and helped us work around what these evil people were trying to do to harm my child. I genuinely can't thank you enough.
Wait a minute. Give me a sec. Sorry, I have to hide in case it goes to my emails. Yeah, you'd love that, wouldn't you?
Listen, Devin, I'm out shopping. Let me jump back in because I need to go. I need to move my car in it. Just bear with me a second. I'll jump back in.
The point that I'm making is this, yeah, before he comes back, is that he can't have this assumption that somebody's just following him around the app to be malicious, yeah? These women that he wants to quote, this started from a place of love. That's the truth of the matter. People talking on AJ's relationship is because it got brought to the app. It got revealed to the world.
I'm happy to leave on here, boss. I just want to sit out meeting.
To help. Ultimately, that's how it started. Where we are now is where we are now.
I got bored with FYP anyway.
I think it's important to acknowledge that it didn't come from a place of malice. Torian's not just some woman, aggressive woman, running around cussing him out for fun. She's seen things. Like, things start for a reason. And there's an opportunity for people to talk. You get it? Sorry, anyone wants to speak, speak. I just think that, like, I don't want to have to be dropping people because people's egos are so fragile that it's going to cause division. If I have to mod, I have to mod. I don't want to mod. Paige, you have anything to... She's welcome to come back up. It wasn't that. It's just...
Is Levi on?
Do you have anything to say, anyone?
He's not on. I want to come off actually now, guys. I want to just eat my food.
No?
Much a film.
I'll carry on. Man, I don't even know how that got to where it got to you. But, yeah. Let her back up. It's not... Who's this? Who's the real nuts? They're muted. Are you muted? No. You just don't want to speak.
Hi, Prim.
Hello?
Hello.
I was on the phone. I missed the last minute of the conversation.
My point was that, like...
Well, sometimes I go out.
No, not the time.
I thought...
Yes.
That wasn't me.
No, it was me. I don't know. I think... yeah. If I speak, I wasn't even prepared for this conversation. I can't lie.
I didn't know the AJ thing was going to... I just wanted to know about the EQ situation and what he thought about the racism because I've seen some in his chat and me and AJ can have combos. I didn't know it was going to get to that. I'm not going to lie. I didn't know him and T had beef like that. I'll be so real.
I didn't know it was that deep as well, and I didn't even know whether to drop when the allegations happened either because, yeah.
I don't even know about any of these allegations. I've not heard any of this. I did not know it was that deep, like, as in, it was like that.
Get dropped, Georgia.
Can I just ask a quick question, yeah? Why is it when there's an argument going on and things are said, why is it that you creators always drop me? Why? Why is it I'm always getting dropped when they're giving back the same fucking energy? It's fucking annoying. I'm getting cussed out in the comments, yeah? The brother's talking bare over me and I'm getting dropped, bruv. I'm not coming in no one's fucking boxes again.
I'll never be
out, bruv. It's a fucking joke.
I never actually used to drop you. I'd always let you speak, just saying.
Okay, but that's part of the that's part of the problem, yeah. When you get dropped in other spaces, that's because you're in a unfriendly environment. I'm telling you now, I dropped you for the purpose of I know when to drop someone. I'm gonna be real, and the reason it took me longer than was necessary to drop because I knew that you would take it in this way, and this is part of the problem with this app, right? There's going to be people in the comments going, yeah, she gets dropped fast and rare. No, it's not because of that. It's because somebody has to drop. And most creators...
Really quickly, all these Crimea River bitches and that, yeah? All the same ones that are still sitting there picking up abusive men that batter women with bats. But anyway, let me go into that. This whole thing about Torian bringing up kids, you all know about his kids, you dusty, crusty idiots, because... He had a custody hearing on...
Torian went over the line. What did Torian say?
He had a custody hearing...
What did Torian say?
On the internet with his baby mum, his sidekick, his ex-girlfriend, whatever it is, his kid as well. Go sniff another line. Go sniff another arsehole because you like to see they get battered by men. Like, that's what he said to me, right? Tasha? Right? Sweetheart? Why don't you stop going around men that batter women and you can talk about, you don't need to bring up.
Are we by the sea? Indeed, we are by the sea, guys.
Consistently, my kids ain't been brought up because I'm not having child arrangements with them on the app. I'm not with my baby dad or my ex-partner going, your kids don't want you in here. Your kids don't want you in here. Like, that's why kids are being brought up. And
There's Gemini in here. Gemini, are you here?
Why do you talk like a toddler? Misha, come in the box and talk to me. How about that? Come with your big pum pum and your big chest and your big mouth. Come in the box and talk. Because it's all you comment people that think you're going to aggravate or upset people.
Is she here, Gemini?
Having an opinion. You can't even get in boxes and say to yourself, you're pick me girls. You're girls
Gemini, are you here?
And pictures in men's DMs for clout and attention. You don't have your own opinion as a woman. This is not what the suffragettes died for, baby. This is...
Hey Jessica, I need someone to just do me 2 posters. I want a poster for the interview for Corey tomorrow at 8 p.m. Yeah, that's all. Just 8 p.m. Big interview, savage interview. 8 p.m. tomorrow. And we can have one for the talent show as well. That's what I want. If anyone's good at posters, because I'm not good at these kind of things.
What do you want everyone else to do? I'm very confused. Like, I'm genuinely, this is a genuine question. Because when people are being shit parents or they're arguing on Jeremy Kyle on the internet, everyone has an opinion then. But you think that some people are protected? Didn't say that, Amy. If you want to take it as that, you wear that shoe, baby. I didn't take it as that at all.
So, can you? Yeah. And what I'll do, Fave FYPT, I'll repost it. Yeah? Talent show. Oh, the talent show. I don't even know. I have to ask if... Just put Corey on there. So, I don't know if EQ's going to do it. I don't think she will. So, if you just put judges me... I don't even know if Corey will do it. Me, Corey... Canadian Angie, will she do it? Luke. Oh, and Luke. Luke the judge. Just kidding. I don't know what the judge is going to be, actually. Can we just put on the poster, say not this weekend, the weekend after, say next, not this coming weekend, right? So we're Monday, so not this weekend, the weekend after that, Saturday and Sunday. So if we do from 7 p.m, is that too late? 7? Yeah, 7 p.m. And we can do, say, just put 2 days only. So it'd be Saturday and Sunday. So if you put 2 days starting Saturday, 7 p.m. Yeah, whatever date that is. Judges to be confirmed. Yeah, and put Angie. Can you are you good at videos? Because I think videos are really good. But if you can't, poster will do. The prize money, put in prize money to be confirmed as well, because we don't know how much it is. So it kind of it kind of tells people when it is. That's all we want. We just want to tell people what day and what time it is. Judges and the prize money to be confirmed, but it will probably be about 500. Yeah, or should we do 6 p.m? Leave it at 7. Leave it at 7. Just that went on for hours last time.
I love you and I've seen you and I trust and believe in you, okay? I'm sorry. And Lil Natty, come to me.
It took me 5 days to get here, but I've arrived. First and foremost, can everyone stop telling us?
We might do a first, second, and third prize. We might do that, like runners up and that. But that will all be confirmed. If we can just let people now know this is the date, this is the time it's going to be, yeah. The rest is to be confirmed. And then we can do another poster nearer the time. Well, when I find out who the judges are going to be. So not this weekend, the weekend after. Yeah. Or should we do it in 2 weeks? Yeah. Should we do it in 2 weeks instead? What do you reckon, guys? Should we do it for next weekend or the weekend after that? Yeah, no, it's not this weekend, guys. It's going to be the weekend after. So everyone, because the reason why is I want people to be prepared and practice whatever they want to do. Do you know what I mean? So people have good notice.
That's what would happen when I was exactly what I was talking about Alex. I'm not doing this. This is exactly my point and reason.
What did you want to come up and express? What was your feelings, Devon?
It's hard because it treads a fine line between
thank you, Gemini.
Friendships.
Devon, please address that comment.
Then take that offline. Which one?
Please address Sarah's comment. I'm going to scream and I can't. I need to read.
As people of colour, like, you have a right over anyone else.
I have a right for myself.
You should be indecisive.
How about you, Sierra? I have a right for myself and I can say what I want when I want because I pay my Wi-Fi bill.
But if you did it this Saturday, most will be in. No, I think most people will be out on bank holiday. Is it bank holiday this week? Bad idea because a lot of people go away. So, and they've got the kids and all that. Weekend after will be better then.
Apparently, Devon, you don't stand and Chantel. You don't stand
when's bank holiday, Claire? Sorry, who said that? Positive K. When is bank holiday? I don't want it to fall on a bank holiday. Is it this weekend? Right, okay, we're not doing it this weekend. We're doing it the following weekend. Next week is bank holiday. As long as it's not a bank holiday.
It proves my point. You're mocking. You're
the end of August.
Trying to mock everyone. You make it all about race, not us.
Because we can, because we're black.
24th.
Your problem is, next question. Next.
How do I even begin?
That'll be the week after.
And it proves my point.
Perfect.
Right? The
It'll
reason
be.
that I had issue with what Alex.
What date? Let me tell you the date.
Okay, here's what we did. I saw Alex on Miss Red's platform say that he's sick of talking about certain topics. That the app is too serious. We need to bring back some fun. Well, do that on your platform.
Where's my calendar?
That doesn't mean that what we do is go into another space that is taking something seriously and make a joke of it.
Can't find my calendar.
So
there it is.
I asked this
looking
question,
at me.
To Alex's.
So we're gonna do it.
Buying into that rhetoric. When Alex is in the chat, when we're talking about racism, and
the 30th.
I hate white.
I thought that was a video. So, guys, the 30th, is that a holiday? Is that a bank holiday on the 30th of August? 30th and 31st, is that a bank holiday, guys? No. No, the 25th is. So, okay, then we're going to do it on the 30th and 31st of August, 7 p.m. So it'll be starting on 30th of August, 7 p.m. Judges to be confirmed, prize to be confirmed. So people just know when it is. And then I can put out another poster nearer the time. So Saturday and a Sunday. 2 days only. I don't do 6 weeks. It's too long. Did he just say he hates white people? No, did he? No, he didn't say that. Where's my volume? Are they maybe not talking?
Yeah, I get that.
Emma, I did yesterday, last night.
I'd rather do it where there's no bank holiday.
My issue was not what you said in any form towards Alex. I agreed. My issue was completely different in how it was handled between us as friends. And my thing is, we're not going to be gaslit, guys, by you in the comments.
Who said that?
We're not going to get annoyed anymore. And further, we're not going to over-explain it. You guys always make it about race. You guys always talk about this. You guys... Okay, well, at least we talk about something. What do you talk
said
about?
what?
A lot of people on the app and comment, and that's it. At least we're talking about something. We don't need to over-justify, over-explain ourselves. I'm not going to talk and sit down and be gaslit. But Miss Drama...
Go back, I can't. It's not a video. It's a live.
I know what I'd rather stand on business with. Random people's dramas or racism that happens directly to me and my kids. I think I'd rather...
Did Devon just say he hates white people? Devon said... Brigham said it. Devon repeated it. He said what? Alex... What? Alex is white himself. I'm confused. AB said last night he hates white people. It's a really strange comment to make. Very weird comment to make. He's probably trying to get on FYP.
To and have a laugh about the situation.
Yeah, you know what,
Send
Cheese, but I think he's trying to get on FYP.
Ask why we're not speaking about EQ, which is weaponizing our rage to suit his own gain. Alex hasn't come over as a man to speak to me. That's why he's been spoken about also. And we are actually providing him content. So that's why.
Wait a minute. Did he say, Devon, when I say they, the people in the boxes, let's not twist it, right? They in the boxes do not like white people. Or is he saying he doesn't like white people? Because if he's saying, Alex is saying, I don't like white people, then I don't understand why they have a problem with that. Because that's from a white person. So I'm a little bit confused.
If he's not sending you over, probably stop coming then, sweetheart, because he's making it like he is sending you over. It's not helping his cause. I am crazy. I came out of a white room. Would you believe it? What the sucks? Why am I being tagged here? What the fuck's going on? You listen to M.R. Yeah, when you was talking, Chantal, sending the shit. When you was talking, Alex said, "Oh, this fucking racist stuff." But they listen to M.R, a white man taking a piss at a patois.
Oh.
Are you a big M.R fan, Chantal? I did not listening to M.R.
They were having a talk about racism last night and they'd be went and trolling.
And I walked away. Do you have his album, Chantal? That is true, because she rang me and said, you don't end the art him. I said, see end the art. Yeah, but how did Alex know that? I'm scared. Yeah? How did Alex know? I mean, I met Alex in a car park and he doesn't want to meet me in a car park because I'm not the right gender. Facts. So I said I don't really care about gender at this moment in time when it comes to meeting in a car park. So it's like, yeah, okay, that's fair enough. You don't want to meet me, that's fine. But why would you say that we're all listening to After R? Because we don't very much. I don't hold his album. I have never, it's not on my Spotify playlist, sorry.
So I just wanted to say, so AJ said, bro, I'm not even calling you out, but I'm saying I've got to address it. Right? AJ said, I won't ever join your box again, mate. Stay blessed, right? So this is why, as a content creator, people allow F3 to go on, and why FY pages thrive on drama and negativity. Because as soon as you try to stop that drama and negativity, people's fragile egos get hurt, and you end up ruining relationships with them. AJ, I dropped Torian. You were still able to remain, mainly due to the fact that I feel more comfortable to pattern you man to man than I do Torian. And you're now acting in a way that's like, you can't talk. Bro, you have space.
I'm so confused what happened
on this stage. You don't have, it's not by force. You don't have to address these issues. But I feel like it's a conversation that should have been had between yourself and Torian before we got to the stage. It's a conversation that you should have been able to have with people in your community that have a view of something that has been brought to the app. The second your relationship was brought to the app, your choice or not, it became public property. The second people revealed your children on the app, it became public property.
Should I jump in the box?
They're going to have opinions. And I don't think all of those opinions have always been negative. I don't really know where to go from there. If you don't feel comfortable to come up, I'm not here for numbers.
Should I just make out like I'm part of their team?
But I would like to have that conversation.
The little clip. I don't think they're part of the clip, but you know what I mean.
Women,
like with friends. Should I just make out with friends?
Racist, bro. People are going to question that. People are going to want to talk to you. People are going to want to understand why you were in those relationships for a long time. Bro, I was fresh to the app and I had conversations with you about why you were with Mad Hatter. So what are we doing? Anyone else can have their space, but I don't know. It's egos. This app is too full of egos. You can't get dropped without your egos being like, oh, how dare you? Nobody is anything. I'm not nothing. It's just my space currently.
Can you hear it?
Put your ego, check your ego at the door, man.
At the end of the day, we're all
I don't really let me in.
All of us are allowed opinions. We're not going to agree on everything when it comes to certain topics. For fuck's sake. I'm just
Hi, Devin. I've come to speak to you, nobody else.
But they let a convicted racist in.
On the other account, right? And I just want to know where's the outrage at, like what EQ said last night. You're going on.
Why are they letting a convicted racist in, and you don't want to let me in? She's been convicted of racism. And they let Pearl in. Oh, I've got to have my say now. Why they let me in then? I've got to say something.
Thank you for letting us about and
be racist from there. See you bye. See you bye. See you bye.
1 second. What you've got to understand is, right? So she referred to me as my friend Devon. We all know that we're not friends, okay? She planted that to cause disarray. I will answer that question. When it comes to Chelsea Harwood, and I won't use the word EQ because it's bullshit. When it comes to Chelsea Harwood, I've seen a lot of people talking about it. There's always a lot of talk on this app. Talk. Just because you don't see something, it doesn't mean that something's not being done.
Why is a racist asking us why we call it a racist?
Because they are because this is the thing.
I've not been racist, love.
Weaponize your hate.
And if I have, go to the popo.
Let me tell you this now. I don't need to talk on anything.
Let me try and get in the box again.
That's all I'm going to say in response to Pearl. I'll respond to her question. Why am I not talking on it? I don't need to talk on it.
Well, I'm going to talk. One second, because I am not going to have a racist person tell me when I should talk about another racist. Go check yourself before you check me.
But you have them in the box, love. You will have her in your box.
Another racist, another one of you.
Prove where I'm racist. Where have I been racist? Prove it. I've never been racist. Prove it. Go to the police if you think I've been racist. You all are a joke.
Just shut up.
Let me tell you why I think you're a joke. Because you're quite happy to let Pearl in, a convicted racist, for the views. Yeah, maybe that's why you let her in. That's why, yeah, because you thought it would be a bit of drama and all this. Oh, yeah, no, she's going to kick off and all of this kind of thing. So you have no morals. You don't give a shit what AB said. You don't give a shit what EQ said. You're doing it for views. No other reason but views. You do not care. You're not triggered. You're not the voice of racism. Absolutely not. You're not. You let a convicted racist in your box. I've not been convicted. Facts. Oh, I'm in.
So I don't know if this is actually.
This is me.
I'm gonna rep her actually. Why do you even have a head? Wait, none of you.
Can I speak or not?
Come on. Let me guess. You're drunk, Angie.
Oh, shut up. I haven't even had a drink. Oh, Mary Mosman, get lost. You make accusations hit left, right, and centre. This is what I'm saying. What's the point of you talking about racism if no one can talk? What's the point of all of this? You're a joke, the lot of you. You put a convicted racist in your box and don't want to let me in because you want the views. You're not triggered. You're not affected. You're a joke. You don't stand for racism. You're not the voice of racism. You're pathetic, the lot of you.
You're racist too.
And you hate white people. You hate white people.
I can't stand them, man.
You hate, exactly. And I knew you hated white people. I get the impression.
I'm going to ring Caroline. Anyway. We've let one racist in. Why would we not let you?
Can I ask you a question, Paige? I don't want to shout, right? Because you want to sit here. You want to sit here talk on racism, right? So I'm calm. Can you please tell me, without everyone jumping in at once, though, please, and tell me where. Yeah, without shouting, where I have been racist. I appreciate that.
Okay, you finished? You can let me answer?
Yes.
Okay, racism, there's implicit, explicit, micro, macro. It's not dependent on the N-word or saying something that you don't like, aka get black people out. Your racism is come in terms of microaggressive racism, which you can also be arrested for. So you've said things like put them back on the boat, touring, go back to Barbados. Or I had frizzy hair when you was coming up making a joke, saying that I look like all of this. When Pearl was saying orangutan, you repeated it, then made it a funny joke. You then also proceeded to say F Palestine. You also said you never met a nice black man ever in your life. Got that record till you met Big Kev, my dad. You liked him then. And brushed your teeth for the first 3 months, and you haven't finished. That's 6. I'm going to go for 10. Let me go for the 10. You said the P word, you allowed other people to say the P word and said, oh, the reason they can say the P word because it's an expressive form and term. You said that I like a monkey and orangutan at one point as well. You backed Pearl when she said it. And on top of that, you've gone consistently about Islam and said things like, oh, Pakistani men are all groomers. There's 10 specific...
Right, okay. Can I reply to that, or is it just your reply?
Angie, don't shout.
I'm calm. But can I reply, or you're just going to talk over me? Right, first of all, when I did that debate on Remembrance Day, right, I said about myself, a white person. There was no racial intention behind that, okay? I think Torian reported to the police. There was no case there because my intentions were not to be racist. I just happened to say it to a black person. I say it to a lot of people, white people included. Okay, number one. Number two, when I said the P word, I'm not saying alcohol's an excuse. However, she told me, say the word. I just happened to say the word. I never called any of that. I've never called anyone a monkey, so that's a complete lie. The Palestine would also be seen as a freedom of speech. There's nothing to do with racism. I do support Palestine. However, I don't need to support Palestine. I can support who the hell I want to support. That's nothing. And that's nothing to do with racism. If I don't like Palestine, or if I say F Palestine, that would be an opinion. That would be an opinion, not racism.
Let's go back to the P word. So is saying the P word out loud, whether you are saying it in a derogatory term, in an endearing term, in a form of understanding where you're repeating something, is saying the P word, like saying the N word, is that legal to say? Is that
But you need to understand, first of all...
Is a yes or no answer, darling? Is the P word racist?
The P word? Well, it is racist, yes.
Okay, so...
But let's go back to the context of the conversation.
Angie... You've asked me what you've ever said racist, the P word.
Yeah, go ahead.
Anything else? There you go. Right. You said the P word. Right. You just said it out your own mouth. The P word is racist.
Right, can I reply?
And you said the P word.
And I will reply. Right, I will reply to that. What happened, because she is twisting it around. Court assassin, I was very much intoxicated. She kept saying, bait. Say the P word. Go on, you want to say it. Just say it. It's okay, just say it. So I said the P word without thinking. I never called anyone it. That's exactly what happened with that one. Next.
The P word racist. You said the P word racist.
But it depends on the context. Obviously, it's very different though, isn't it?
Angie, you said the P word.
It doesn't matter. But guess what? Your friend Mama G, right? A black girl. She's a black woman.
I'm talking about you, Angie.
Now wait a minute. No, because you're being double standards. She called Sam Walker the N-word, and he was offended by that. But that's okay for you to say the N-word, isn't it?
I thought we're talking about you. You just said don't deflect from anyone else.
I'm not deflecting, but it's just the double standards, love. You have double standards. You're in regards to Palestine. If I say F Palestine,
we make it so easy.
Wait a minute. If I say F Palestine, that's an opinion. That's not racism, love.
You know what will make it easy for you in life? If you just take accountability and overcome the fact that you are a racist.
No, you guys are racist. You hate white people. It's obvious. It's written all over your face, love.
Okay. Delusive.
I'm sorry, but I wasn't there in history. I was not there. But you seem to have a hatred towards the white folk because of the past.
What are you people not understanding? Yes, it was history, but you lot carry it on in the present very much on this fucking app.
Can I go now? Like 1 second. I'm going to do this proper. So Angela.
Yes.
Would you say that you're anti-racist?
What do you say, anti-racist? Well, no, I don't think racism is okay on social media or in any other place or outside of social media, no.
Okay, so last night when Chelsea Harwood
used
the N-word, how did that make you feel in that?
Well, it made me feel quite uncomfortable and awkward.
Okay.
I didn't know I'm not going to lie, I didn't know how to deal with it because it's EQ, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's like, how do you deal with someone that has just said that? But then, like Miss Red said, she says it all the time. She's not responsible for what comes out of other people's mouths.
Okay, she says it all the time. But as somebody who thinks that racism's wrong, why did you not feel the need to say something in that moment?
Because the thing is, why do you have to say something to someone that knows it's wrong? That we all know what the N-word means. You don't need to educate someone on what the N-word means. She knows it's wrong.
It's more about you, Angie.
Why am I responsible? But why do I have to call out other people?
I'll let you finish.
Sorry, I'm just saying, why do I have to call out other people? EQ knows what she said is wrong. She knows what the N-word means. Why do I have to say, oh, EQ, that's wrong, when she knows it's wrong? Were we educating stupidity?
Devin, she came in asking why we're not calling out certain people, and then she's just come up to say she doesn't need to call out anyone.
No, but what I'm saying, the thing is... But did you all call out Corey?
You just said it's not your responsibility to call out.
Yes, I did.
Yes, I did call out.
You know what I mean?
We called out.
I don't think anyone should say the N-word.
We called out all of this.
Shall we go through the list? Do you want to go through the list, Angie?
What list?
Because I called out Corey, called out EQ, called out you. Who? Do you want to add anyone else onto the list?
You know what? Can I just say something to you, yeah? Can I just say something? Sometimes, yeah, you can see racism that's not there. Do you know what I mean? Because of your experience. And I understand that on a daily basis. Like Paige, baby said, she gets racism every day. But sometimes you can see racism that's just not there, like the boat incident. You know, I was not intending to be racist when I told Torin to get on a boat. I said it about myself, and I'm a white woman. There was no racial intention behind that at all. But she's taken it that way. So I feel that sometimes you can see racism that's just really not there. Like what I'm trying to say is sometimes what I'm trying to say, a white woman can say the wrong thing. Do you get what I'm saying? The wrong thing.
You apologise.
Why would I apologise? I didn't do anything wrong.
She's obviously taken it the way because of her experience.
No, I wouldn't apologise. If you apologise, you're admitting fault. No. You apologise, you're admitting fault. There was no fault there.
This is the P slur openly, who says to people to get on both. What Angie says. Bun Angie, bun all of them. They're all the same.
Oh, no one cares what you have to say.
I think that sometimes it's more. I think sometimes people need to see things, and I think that Angie, you saying that people are imagining racism.
No, I'm not saying I'm not saying they're imagining it, but what I'm saying is some people. If you're a white person,
telling people that they are.
No, Devon. If you're a white person, if you're what
defining racism,
you know what? You're not listening.
The right to do that.
Shit, they muted me. That's why. Bloody hell, once an important.
The N words to you is just a word.
What I'm trying to say to you.
Why you're able to laugh and not.
Right.
And not call.
Devon, what I'm trying to say to you, as a white woman, right? Can I speak, please? As a white person, right? I might say, oh, go and get on a boat as humour, yeah. Now, to me, that's not racism. Do you understand? Because I'm just saying, get on a boat. To me, that's to do with like immigration. I'm not even from this country, right? But however, someone might take that in the wrong way because they experience racism on a daily basis. So they're seeing racism that's just not there. You know, it's like, have I said the wrong thing? Like words that we say, we don't know what word.
I can't talk to dunces. Devon, do what you're doing. I can't talk to dunces out here when it's such a topic that affects us. And this woman doesn't give a damn about what we think or what we fucking say. Let's be honest. She's here for what? She's here for what? She's literally here for
I'm here to explain. See, this is where I'm going. This is what I'm talking about. You cannot have a conversation, Paigey, baby. You say you educate people. You educate shit. You are not a voice for racism. You are not the voice for racism. Simple as. Because you're deluded. You attack people. You don't educate people. You attack.
No, you're not. So why don't you just listen to what we're trying to say and explain to you? And you may be able to learn something, but you're choosing not to, Angie. You're choosing to incite it and enforce racism on this app with your
Well, how am I enforcing racism?
When in fact, as a black person, we cannot be racist to a whitey person.
Is that a whitey? You're being racist to me, love.
Everyone needs to stop getting
white. You are being racist to a white person. I don't want to be called a whitey. I'm not called a whitey.
My dad's white. My mum is black. I can't be racist to half of me. Anyway.
Is that Mama G? Is that Mama G?
Angie.
Oh, one sec. Is that Mama G in that box?
How's your bed bugs?
No, I want to know. See, you can't have an education on racism because you get personal. You get personal. Wait a minute, Paige. But what about your racism towards a white woman? You were racist towards Alicia, were you not?
I'll say it again. I'll say it 3 times.
Say it again. Go on.
I'm half white, Angie. Are you half Pakistani?
It doesn't matter. You said it yourself.
Are you half Pakistani or half black? Yes or no?
Oh my! You know what? Someone from Pakistan can be a white person, yeah. That's not a person from Pakistan. Someone from Pakistan, yeah. Let me educate you, Paigey, baby. Someone from Pakistan can also be white, love. Yeah, they can also be white. So what's that got to do with anything? You are a racist. You hate white people. I don't care that your mum's half white. I don't care your mum's half white. You're a racist.
You don't care your mum's half white?
You're sitting there calling me whitey and all this kind of shit. I'm not whitey. My name's Delusa. My name's Angie. Yeah, call me name Angie, not whitey.
What has Caroline done to you, Angie?
Who's
Can I say something without getting dropped quick? You see these creators, yeah? Someone said it not so long ago. This is why I move how I move on the app. I don't give a fuck anymore. Because a lot of these creators don't care about the racism. They just want us to get onto the other person that has been racist because they don't have a relationship with them at the time, or they're in argument with them. That's what it is. They don't actually care about what's been said or what hasn't been said. They just want you.
I'm going to come off now, guys. I'll stay in this box for a bit, and then I'm going to come back a bit later.
You get what I'm saying? Like, bro,
at the boxing.
That's why no one can't tell me.
I'll see you in a bit, guys.
If EQ